have a very special stream tonight. We're in the European time slot. I don't know if you've realized. Yes, the guest is quiet. He was gently talking over some beautiful music, but we love him. It's his first time here. Uh, Welcome to Kimono Friend Zone, Danny or Zed. Why don't you introduce yourself to the audience?
Aloha, everybody. I am Danny Datali, also known as Zed or Z51, and I am the proud owner and co-writer of Paradise Hotel 51, which you may know if you've ever gone on Twitter. We're getting death threats every day.
They're gonna kill you, yeah.
They are gonna kill me eventually, but I'll go out swinging. And I am the resident YIIK expert.
Yes, you know everything pretty much there is to know about YIIK, a postmodern RPG, which I don't know. Oh, you're obviously probably not familiar with my stream, but we have quite the history with this game.
Oh, really? Please catch me up on the history.
Well, the history of this game is that I think it was during COVID. I played this game for the first time. I want to say I think it was when it came out, which is what, 5 years ago now. So oh God, was it over 5 years?
I think it was over 5 years, actually.
Oh, that's Jesus Christ. It's been a long time. I distinctly remember.
I think the game originally came out in 2019. Yes, it did. So it's 7 years.
Oh, that's what an awful thing to think about. Jesus Christ. It was I remember my YIIK experience was I played this during COVID lockdown, and I would go to work, come home, stream YIIK, and then just go to bed for the day. And I think it was it was such a miserable environment to be playing this game in. And I think it might have colored my perception of it a bit, but it's I I have not been able to stop thinking about YIIK, a postmodern RPG, for I want to say almost 7 years.
Yeah, it really sticks in your mind, doesn't it?
It does in both good and bad ways. I'm still thinking about Alex YIIK. I'm still thinking about why the game is the way it is, why it does all these things, what it meant. Was it meant to mean anything? Who were the developers? Why did they make this fucking game?
I have answers to all of those questions. Well,
You do.
at least some of them. A lot of them are my own interpretations and my own perception of the text. But I will say this. So you played version 1.1.
I played YIIK 1.0. I got raw YIIK, you might say.
Well, I'm sorry. I have to interrupt you for just 1 second, and I promise I will not do it too much. But somebody in the chat asked, didn't you get into a spat on Twitter with the YIIK skits?
Oh, we should probably acknowledge him because he will find this stream inevitably. He always does.
Who is this person? What happened?
Well, see, I didn't realize for the longest time that YIIK had fans. I did not.
I'm one of them.
Well, you're one of them, one of 5, I would imagine. See, I didn't know that this game had fans, and they knew me, and they all hated me. And so there's one guy who I think anytime I would tweet about the game, he would show up and be like, "You don't know what you're talking about, man. You don't know YIIK, man." And I'm like, what the fuck are you? And I went to his channel, and he had like 9-hour-long videos about YIIK, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? I had no idea the game had shooters. But it does.
That sounds absolutely awesome. And I will just when we're done, I will inject all 9 hours into my veins.
Yes. But before we begin, can you explain what YIIK, a postmodern RPG, is? If to people who've maybe never heard of the game.
Okay, for somebody who's never heard of the game, YIIK, a postmodern RPG, the most basic surface level description is that it's a story about a man who is trapped in his past, and his the influence of his nostalgia kind of impacts everything around him and everybody around him, and it eventually leads to the end of the world.
Wow. So it is kind
On
of like,
a,
yeah, it's like the Persona,
on
but
a
in college thing. They finally
well,
did it.
on a slightly more intellectualized level, it's a commentary on this kind of soy jack millennial culture where these fucking people they still haven't given up on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
Like
wow.
they grew up on the Saturday morning cartoons, and those became their Bible. And they still haven't given them up. There's new Ninja Turtles coming out now.
They're
There's
back. Yeah,
new
the Ghostbusters is
He-Man,
here. Yeah.
the
They're
Ghostbusters,
back. Star Wars is
they're
for
back.
adults now.
They never left. That's the nightmarish thing. Like the new Ghostbusters movies are all 100% about nostalgia for the toys and the cartoons of
Yeah,
Ghostbusters.
it's about, yeah, loving the product. It's about kind of celebrating nostalgia for its own sake. Yeah. So is YIIK, because when I played YIIK, my first thought was, oh my God, this is millennial soy crap. I can't believe they made, like, I thought, man, if this had come out before like Undertale, this would have gone hard. But I think when YIIK came out, it was so if I'm to go through your interpretation, it was perceived as the thing that it was satirizing.
Exactly. Yes.
So you're yes.
Which is something that the developers that I have talked a bit with the developers. I have talked with. I am acquainted with some of like the YIIK stands of the internet. I wanna send a shout out to Frail Dog,
Mhm.
who I hope will watch this stream, and I wanna send a shout out to Hellcry.
Oh, Hellcry is the skits. He's the guy I was talking
Oh,
about.
Hellcry is the schizo.
Oh no, you know him?
Hellcry. I know Hellcry. Hellcry has been super nice to me.
I'm sure. Okay, no, he said, look, I'm sure he's a nice person. He and I just don't get along. Please don't kill me, Hellcry.
No, that's I'm sure he has a very what's the word? Aggressive internet persona, which
Yes.
is based on that kind of 2000s internet discourse where
Wow. Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, can I say? Well, okay. You would just call somebody an R word who
You can say that
and
one on here. It's fine.
I can say retard.
Yes,
Okay.
you can.
So you would go on YouTube. You would go on YouTube and freely, without any self-censorship, just say, "Oh, you don't know fucking shit, you fucking retard."
I
Go kill
know.
yourself."
It was so shocking. The first time I got a response, I was like, "What the fuck? I didn't know YIIK even had fans, and yet here was this guy being like, you fucking retard. What are you talking about? You don't know shit about YIIK." I'm like, man, of all the goddamn things to be passionate about, YIIK was his. So wow. So yeah. So because the first time I thought, okay, these developers are a little bit interesting, is they went on the Dick Masterson show. But the Dick
Yes.
Masterson is that, yes, the infamous Dick Masterson show in which he said, I don't know which, I think they're called the Allenson brothers, the developers of this game.
Yes, they're the Allenson brothers.
The Allenson brothers, in which he said, I thought I was making a game about, I'm paraphrasing this, I'm going to fuck this up, like a game about a man child who needs to grow up or something, but gamers don't want that or something. It was something like that. He said, gamers.
Okay, he said, I think, not the exact quote, but I'll paraphrase it a little bit closer than you did. He said that basically gamers only want Ayn Randian characters like a Wesley Mooch, and they're not interested in the kind of story where the piece of shit character is the character you play as, because there is an implicit level of self insertion.
Yeah.
Which I think if you've asked them today, they would probably disagree with that comment. But to be fair to them, I'm not here to be the lawyer of the Allenson brothers, obviously. and there are things about the game that I quibble with, but to be perfectly fair. Like their mother died during
Yes, I
development,
heard that.
and
Yeah.
like it was a horrible situation, and they were working really hard on this game, which they thought
Oh.
would be a big success, a big success, which in part it was because it sold
In a
very well in
way.
Japan for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, the game has a Japanese fan base, which I did not realize because I keep seeing Japanese fan art. And I'm like, oh well, they usually know what's good. So how is it? How is the game received in Japan? Is it just a strange foreign thing?
You know, I am not ready to answer that question actually. I don't know how it
Interesting.
was received in Japan. I just happen to know that it sold enough to basically give them a livelihood.
Wow.
And most of those sales were from Japan. And this is getting ahead of ourselves a little bit, but it sold well enough that they could manage to just live out of it for 6 years or so while they developed the second version, YIIK IV.
What the fuck? Because my assumption of this game is that it came out, was just savaged, and kind of didn't get it didn't get like Undertale or Omori or that kind of audience. It was kind of almost universally kind of rejected by gamers.
Yes. And I can tell you my personal experience was I had seen a few videos making fun of YIIK,
Yes,
and
yes.
I thought
Hopefully, none of
this
them are
is
mine.
gonna be. I don't, you know, I've never watched one of your videos. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
good.
Like, I know who you are because
Mm,
we have common friends, but I've never watched one of your videos.
that's fine.
But I've seen, for example, the running shine video is
That
fucking
one,
hilarious.
that one
It's
is
so
so.
fucking funny.
It's so funny, but it is so mean. It is like if I
Yes.
honest to God, it is like it is the funniest video ever made. But at the same time, like
No,
if
no,
that
it's
if that was about something that I made, Jesus Christ, I would never go on the computer ever again. But yeah, please continue.
no, okay. So I watched these parody videos and I thought they were fucking hilarious. And so I thought, I'm gonna play this game with a bunch of friends. We're gonna get really drunk. We're
Mm.
gonna give the characters stupid names and we're gonna have the time of our lives. So I bought the game. I paid money for it, which I guess a lot of people didn't do. And I I played through it, and as I was getting through the game, I realized, I'm kind of into this unironically.
Oh wow.
Like in the beginning, I was, making jokes and whatever. But as it progressed, I had problems. The original battle system is like pulling teeth,
It's awful, yes.
and yeah, no, 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 no. The original developers will agree with you.
Yes.
They basically said that the problems that everybody had with this game, they're the same problems we had.
Oh wow.
Yes. And the combat system with the minigame integration, it was a suggestion by the producer who
Mm-hmm.
claimed that the game would sell better.
Oh boy, yeah.
But that was a bad choice. Like the combat system was pulling teeth. And of course, I had problems, but I what I've tuned into at some point is that some of the jokes that Running Shine had made, the game was in on those jokes, and the Running Shine guys kind of didn't catch on to that. Like, for example, they have this hilarious joke where they have Alex YIIK saying, "Oh, today I just met a black person." I met two.
I met two
But that
black
is the
people.
character.
That is the
That is
character,
the
the
character.
entire the
That is
entire
how he's
thing.
that is how he's written.
Yes, he's
Well, he is kind of posturing that he's really attuned to the problems
the
of the
black
black community.
experience. Yes, he knows.
Yes,
He
he's
knows.
really attuned
He's
to the.
he's seen it all. He's
Yes. And what was another? Oh yeah, another joke which it was popular on Running Shine, but everybody brought this up, which is like, oh, this game is supposed to be set in the 90s, but it's not reflected in the actual styles because there's an emo kid and stuff.
Yes.
But that is also very much intentional. Like everybody's trapped in the 90s because everybody is trapped inside the mind of YIIK, and everything relates to his stupid nostalgia for cartoons.
See, I played this game for the first time, and my first thought is, oh my fucking god, this was released without any self-awareness at all. They must not have realized how lame this character was. But I suppose if you do play the game with the understanding that the game is very much making fun of him, which why spend years making a game making fun of YIIK? Is my question.
Well, that's a very good question, and I would have to enter the minds of Andrew Brian Allenson to respond to that. But I have a few anecdotes I can share because I think they're public.
We should boot up the game for a while. I've been sitting on the title screen for a while.
So I've seen somebody in the chat asking this, and I'm curious too. Which version of YIIK are you playing?
We will be playing. Let me.
1.5. Okay.
Yes, hold on. Let me turn the game audio down a little bit because it might be a bit too loud. We're gonna have the audio for the game down pretty low, if that's okay with you.
I have the audio for the stream muted to avoid echo.
Oh, see, I'm gonna send it to you on Discord. So if you look at your Discord, you can go ahead and see it. How is this, guys? Is the audio good? Can you hear Zed okay? Can you hear me okay? How are we, everybody? That was a nice intro.
Can hear you.
Oh, good.
I can hear you.
Okay.
I don't know if the chat can hear you.
All right.
Anyway, I can share a couple of. Somebody said that saying that I'm quiet.
I will turn you up just a little bit.
Rocky. Love the Euro stream.
Zed is quiet. Okay, talk, Zed. You should be. We might have to do a bit of fiddling. Thank you, Subaton.
Okay, test.
How is that, everyone?
Can you hear me now?
Okay.
Okay, now I can share a couple of anecdotes, which I believe they're public. I believe they've stated this in public interviews, so I'm not revealing any secrets here.
Okay.
But just in case that I'm wrong, I will apologize in advance.
Okay.
So one thing that Andrew Allenson said was that he based Alex Eggleston on his first bully.
Yes.
From when he was a child. And the second thing he said, which I found very poignant, is that the game is not about Earthbound, it's about Earthbound fans.
Oh my god, really?
Yes. I love that quote.
That's incredible.
It says everything it needs to be said. And so there's gonna be like a huge divide between what we're talking about now, which is the original version of the game,
yes,
and what you're actually gonna be showing on stream, because it's very different.
Yes.
1.5 is extremely different.
So this is
okay.
So 1.5 is kind of what was the purpose of this? Is this the director's cut? Are they revising what like their game? Were they unhappy with the finished product?
They were very unhappy with the finished product for a few reasons. For one thing, they didn't like the combat system. They didn't like how it was programmed well, but it wasn't actually fun to play.
No.
And they were dissatisfied with that. So in the new version, they actually moved back to the combat system that they had originally envisioned for the game, with a bit of a twist related to tarot cards.
Yeah.
Which kind of ties into the new themes that they've injected into 1.5. And this is my personal interpretation. This isn't out of their mouths, but
okay.
I think the original YIIK was misunderstood because it never really showed you anything outside of the mind palace of the
because you don't get the kind of nod from the that hey, we're making fun of this guy.
Yeah, you don't get that nod, and because they do take this issue seriously.
Yes.
And to be fair to them, it is an issue because culturally we are.
Oh my God, we're trapped inside. Yeah, we're trapped inside Soy Jack's brain. We can't get out. Like we need to escape. But
all culture now is what Alex YIIK would like.
we can't get out.
A nightmare. We can't get out.
But before we begin, can I? This was added. I love. There's kind of almost a passive aggressiveness to this. This kind of okay. So famously, one of the I guess controversies when the game came out. We can talk about the Elisa Lamb thing later. Is that it sampled some passages from I think Near Dark by Haruki Murakami.
Yes.
And was criticized for this, and in response, they wrote this gigantic fucking influences page, including the dictionary up at the very top.
You know, I've never actually read through the list, and it's really fucking funny.
Yeah, After Dark by Haruki Murakami, not Near Dark. But yes, the very first thing is the dictionary.
Well, that's really funny.
And
personally, I wouldn't have done it. Personally, I would have added the section. If this was my game, which I am also making a game, by the way.
Oh, hell yeah.
But if this was my game, I would have had the reference sections, and if you click on it, it just says, if you don't get the references, and if you don't get that they are references, you're fucking stupid. Don't play my game.
Don't play my game, fuck you. And I love the inclusion of...
They can only see after they buy it.
Oh god, the very the very passive aggressive inclusion of Infinite Jest by David Foster Wallace. Basically, I don't know if you know about that novel's reputation now, where it's kind of for a couple of years everyone was like, oh, the lit bro, the awful lit bro who likes David Foster Wallace.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. I didn't read Infinite Jest.
No, I didn't either. So don't worry. No one's read that book.
Okay, I've read other texts by David Foster Wallace. Now I can't name any one of them, but I would have to check.
I'm sure it's a good book.
I found them insufferable.
Yes.
So I never actually pursued anything else by that author, which I guess makes me not a lit bro. You know, I don't want to go on a segue, but...
Oh, please, but segue away. Please, this is...
I don't think literature people would agree with my tastes.
okay.
In terms of literature, I really like pulp literature. I really like Tarzan. I really like Conan. I really like John Carter from Mars.
Hell yeah.
That like 1930s period of pulp literature. I really like Lovecraft, of course. That's my jam, and I find that those kinds of books, a lot of the time, have more to offer in terms of depth and theming than a lot of academic literature. Of course, you know, I like some quote-unquote serious books. I like Hemingway, but overall, I tend to find more meaning into stuff that's a bit more pulpy and has also an objective of entertaining you outside of conveying a message.
Yeah. No, I like a lot of pulp literature as well. I really enjoy, like... I read, like, all the stuff. Like, I really like transgressive literature. Like, I read...
For example?
My favorite book in high school was probably American Psycho by Bret Easton Ellis.
I love American Psycho.
Yeah.
It's fucking great.
I think it's great too. The movie's also really good, but I like kind of Dennis Cooper, other authors, like I'm trying to think. I'm not looking at my bookshelf right now. I'm craning my head, sorry.
No, that's okay.
Ryu Murakami, the other Murakami, I like But I also like pulp. Not really pulp, but I liked James Ellroy a lot when I was in my 20s.
Oh yeah, I used to read James Ellroy every day when I was like
hell
17,
yeah.
18.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. Oh yeah, American Psycho. Sorry.
Yes.
Sometimes I get lost in tangent after tangent. One thing that I love about American Psycho, I'm going to go on a huge tangent.
Go. This is the tangent stream. We're looking at.
Stop me.
No, I won't. But we're looking at the Birdman now. But that's okay. Keep going. Begin the tangent.
Yeah. No. Okay. After this tangent, we can go back to YIIK. However,
Yes, okay.
one thing I absolutely love about American Psycho, and it ties into what I was saying about pulp literature in that, you can read American Psycho as like a horror book, but on a deeper level, it is talking about how the financial structure interacts with humanity.
Yes.
And maybe at the time, it was right to title it American Psycho, but with the way the economy works now, I'm a financial advisor, by the way.
Oh, of course.
The way the economy functions now, it's like worldwide psycho, because global economy, every nation operates it slightly different, but this is true of every single nation on Earth, so there's nowhere to run.
Oh.
Every single national economy operates on a desired level of inflation, which is 2% per year. Now, this is a composite. It's a composite, so it's not exact, but that means that every 10 years, your money is worth 18% less than it was 10 years before.
Oh, man.
And this is considered positive because it encourages investments, because if you delay doing an investment, it can only get worse. Tomorrow will always be worse than today, and so you need to live today, because tomorrow will never come. That's the way the economy works, and it's a nightmare. And when you apply it to a human being who does that as a job, and is an investment firm or anything, he becomes the American Psycho, because there's nothing to strive for, there's nothing to live for. It's pure nihilism.
No, you may as well start killing people, yeah.
Yes. So that's why I think that book is really poignant. So now, end of tangent.
Yes,
Where
YIIK.
were we with you?
We're
talking about the changes in 1.5.
I'm seeing a lot of new characters being introduced, or a lot of.
There are a lot of new characters, but basically the most important change they made to me, outside of the gameplay change that actually makes the game really fun to play, in my opinion. 1.5 I think is really fun, and I do have some problems with it, but we'll get to it later. The biggest change they made is that they kind of show you what's beyond the veil. They show you what's outside of the mind of Soijak, and when you see it, it is clearly more to their actual taste. Like, there's a lot of half-naked bitches with big tits.
There's a lot of beautiful babes in this game. Yeah, these new characters look hot. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Why? Like,
because they're not in the mind of Soijak. They come from the outside.
Oh no.
And, yeah. So they actually show you what's going on. For example, you even see the inner world of other characters when you see, like, Michael. Michael has a gun in this game, which I think is based. And when he interacts with his own soul survivor, what's the exact name? Now I forget.
Soul space or something.
Well, yeah, when he's in his own soul space and he's interacting with the camera, which is like the perfected version of his being. The dialogue is very different. The mood is extremely different, because you're seeing the point of view of another character. So I think this change does wonders to actually contextualizing the main story where you're playing as Alex YIIK in a land of Earthbound, and you're fighting smiley faces and stupid shit like that.
you have to, you're out there fighting, you're throwing your vinyls at things, and wow, my life is like a video game, man. It's like
Yes.
my life is
Yes. And personally, the way I usually never talk about this stuff when I don't know if you've ever read any of my video game analysis.
Maybe.
Okay, well, if you did, I tend to stick with, facts. I tend to stick with influences, meaning, and stuff like that. So I never give it like a personal slant, but I'll give you a personal slant this time.
Of course.
The reason why I really latched on to YIIK, and I'm talking about the original version here, is that this, while I had problems, I didn't like the combat system. I didn't like certain other things, but the overall motif of these self-absorbed people, they trap you into their own reality and they don't let you escape. I found it very relatable. And at the time, I'm gonna do the YouTuber thing. I'm sorry.
Oh my god! Yeah, no, the truth about YIIK, we're gonna learn.
I hate when everybody does this, but just this one time, I'm gonna do it.
Go for it.
At the time, I was grieving, and there is a kind of a leitmotif in the game where a lot of people are going through grieving and they can't really express it because they have to be trapped in cartoons. And that really touched a chord with me because, in that moment, like, my life was fucking shit.
Oh my God.
I fucking hated living in that moment, and I couldn't distract myself with anything because the entire world surrounding me was talking about bullshit. Now, this segues into another interesting thing about YIIK, but I will have to get a little bit political. And
oh dear, R.I.P. stream.
No.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take a very neutral stance because that is my real stance.
Okay.
But I am gonna get a little bit political here. One thing I find interesting about the developers of YIIK is that you have to go to the right. Yeah. Now you're going well. Okay. The entire gaming space, indie gaming especially, is trapped in like eternal culture wars.
Yes.
Which is so fucking tiring. Like, it makes me want to die.
Yeah, me too.
Like, whenever somebody makes a video game, an indie game, it is immediately labeled as, oh, this is a right-wing game and it needs to be cancelled, or this is a left-wing game and it needs to be supported.
It's exhausting, yeah.
Oh, but the developers betrayed the communist cause, and so they need to go to hell for being secret MAGA Republicans, and all this bullshit that doesn't make any sense. And I think that YIIK was, in part, a victim of this.
YIIK, yeah.
Because you kind of make the assumption that it's a game for the Undertale market. It's a game for the Homestuck market. It really isn't. And what I find really interesting is that, and I don't know if that was their intention, or if they're just so sincere that it just came out that way. But Alex himself is a very politically neutral character, and that really applies to reality, because we have the left-wing soy jacks who live in a world where they have to support Star Wars products because they star minorities, and They have women behind the camera, and so it's a positive social movement.
Yes.
And then you have the right-wing Sojak, who's like, oh no, I can't support the modern Star Wars movies because they have minorities and there's women behind the camera, and they're woke. But you know, the reality is that both of them are like, oh, let's fucking watch Star Wars.
We have to. Why? Yeah. Why is Star Wars not good anymore? Yeah.
Star Wars hasn't been good since Revenge of the Sith, and I know
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
No, I agree.
Because okay, good. Well, I know a lot of people still hate the prequels. I think the prequels are fucking.
I like the prequels. Revenge of the Sith is like an amazing movie. I stand by
Revenge
that.
of the Sith is incredible. I absolutely love that movie. And I love the older George Lucas movies too. I think THX is fantastic, and I think American Graffiti is outstanding. It was like what happened with George Lucas in the 2000s was the precursor to modern culture.
Yeah, they rejected the prequels.
They rejected the creator himself.
Yeah.
You might remember the song George Lucas raped my childhood.
They raped. Yeah, I remember that saying.
The whole nerd culture around that time became about stealing the property from the author.
Yes, you have to take it back from them.
Yeah, removing the author from the equation, which I find well, I find disgusting on one end because you know they deserve to own and make money out of the thing they made if people like it. But I also find it disgusting as a consumer because products without authors are completely devoid of anything interesting because it's the quirks, it's the idiosyncrasies of the creators that make something interesting. And so going back to YIIK, it was made mostly by two people who are brothers, and I do find that really interesting because again, it nails the idea that the Sojak is apolitical. The Sojaks exist on both fake sides. Both sides are fake and they're meant to drive consumerism. I don't actually believe any of these people exist. They're all marketers.
So the message of YIIK is that we must get beyond nostalgia so that we can become human beings again, kind of. Otherwise it's going to destroy the entire world.
Yes. I think overall that is one of the messages. Now, there is I swear when we started I was going to try to keep this kind of chronological, then it all fell apart, and that's fine.
Oh, that's okay. It's that kind of stream.
The important thing is that the conversation is interesting, and I hope everybody in the chat is enjoying it.
I hope this is fascinating. Please, I'm really enjoying this.
Go to the party or not?
Okay.
Chad, I hope you are too.
I am. I love to talk about YIIK, and I would never really get an avenue to do so otherwise. And as I told you before the stream started, I've never talked in front of 130 people.
No, that's okay. We have a wonderful audience that is like open to stuff like this, and that's kind of why I love him so much. So to look at what we're seeing on screen, this character we're playing as now is Carrie, if I'm remembering correctly, Rory's missing sister.
That's a very complex answer, actually.
Oh dear, yes, I imagine.
Yeah, if you want, I can give you my full interpretation, but it would spoil a lot.
Oh, let's not spoil. But
the game.
We might have to do a full playthrough of this together where we're just interpreting it. I wouldn't mind. That would be postmodern in a sense. We come back and we do a big brain take on YIIK.
You know, if people like it, if people want it, if you give me part of the donations, I will do it.
Yeah.
I'll give you this one for free. But if
all right, yeah, true.
I am taking actual time out of my job.
Oh, okay, no. I'm picking your brain about YIIK, but yeah, no. Maybe we'll see how this goes. But so
Everyone give money to give.
everyone give money. Yeah, no.
Subaton is my favorite chat poster. Yeah.
Subaton. Italian syrup.
That's
Yeah.
okay. I swear.
Oh my God! Fuck's sake! Yeah, all right.
Well, they want me to come back.
Why? The money speed. They're putting that money in.
Yeah, well, your audience likes me. I'm glad.
That's wonderful. Oh, but goddamn, guys, yes. If you like it, give money. If you want the YIIK playthrough, yeah, man, I'll happily. Jesus, if I could pick your brain for hours on end, I'll happily pay you.
I will do it gladly. It would be a lot of fun. The only reason why I'm asking for money is first, I am Jewish. And second,
Jesus.
well, I am.
Go.
Long and proud line. What's so fucking funny?
Okay. Yes.
I'm allowed to make jokes about myself. And
Should we meet again?
and a second thing, I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Go for it. Oh, anonymous, thank you.
Very recently, I've been launching another business because my financial advisory business is not doing too well. Not for any fault of mine, but the whole financial/economic framework is granting a living to less and less people as time goes on. And I thought it would never come for me, and it's coming for me. So I've launched a new business, which was a hobby before, but I thought, why don't I monetize this? As an AI developer, I have been developing automation systems for the past couple of months.
Oh my.
And right now I'm working on a proprietary UI, which I'm really proud of. And maybe I can show it to you in private one of these days.
Sure, I'd like to see it. I don't know what that is, but I'm very excited to see it. I'm very excited.
A UI is a user interface.
Oh, I know what a UI is. I just don't know.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay, wait. Okay, I kind of forgot what I was supposed to be doing in the video game. I'm so...
No, that's okay. I can tell you some interesting things about Wilfred, the character you see with hair and the beard.
Did we bug the game? I'm sorry.
I wasn't following too closely. I apologize.
I can't move.
I look at. You can't move?
No, I think I may have found... Every time I play this game, I find a game-breaking bug and have to send it to the devs.
I feel really bad because I served as a beta tester for this game, so if there are still bugs, it's in part my fault.
Oh no. Every time I feel, because I had to send a game-breaking bug to the devs, which means they probably saw the stream. They may have seen part of it. Hang on, we saved. The game gatekeeps itself, wow.
Well, you barely started anyway.
That's true.
Deal. But I can give you another interesting quotes
please
developers about Wilfred, which is that guy with the beard that you were just talking to when the game
yes,
out.
if I remember correctly, my interpretation is he's the real Alex from another world.
Well, the way they described it, I thought it was really interesting because what Andrew said was, because Andrew is the writer, Brian is the coder, the programmer.
Yes.
He's actually a really good programmer, a few bugs notwithstanding.
Yes.
Because I have a friend, or at least I hope I still have friends after this stream. I don't know if I will. But I made friends with the developers of a different game, which I'm not going to name because just in case they don't want people to know.
No. Okay.
And they actually showed me the way Brian helped them coding the combat system for their game. So I can swear by Brian's technical abilities. Again, a few bugs notwithstanding.
No, the game we crashed the game by accident. Yeah.
But yeah, what Andrew said about the character of Wilfred is he is the ultimate form of Alex's mistakes and Alex's defects, but they take the form that now I'm butchering this. They take the form that he wishes they had. Which in turn it means like he kind of realizes that he's mean to women, that he's stuck in the past, etc. But he wishes it would take the form of like a badass misogynist when instead he's soy jack.
Yeah, because he's kind of the kind of dirtbag boyfriend version of Alex. But
yes, which he wishes he was in a way.
Oh wow,
that's kind of what he aspires to be, which I found really interesting.
Yeah, that's brutal.
In the side novel, of which there are 3.
Oh yes, yes.
One of which is still unpublished. Okay, the side novels are mostly interesting for like the background lore, like the new Golden Alpaca, Kisage X, etc. Which is stuff that kind of exists in its own world.
Yes.
And it was a way for the developers to introduce more stuff that they actually like to exist alongside the satire aspect. But in one little thing in the expansion book is extremely funny and is extremely telling, which is, you may remember from your first playthrough,
yes,
at some point Vela Wild thinks that Alex was the man who cucked her in another world, causing her to essentially abstract away into another reality.
Yes, I remember that part.
And the side novel reveals that that's not true at all. Alex was the cuck. Alex was getting cucked by Vela.
What?
So, in his own reality, which is the one you see in the game, he imagines himself as like, oh, I am such a flawed person because I chew women up and I spit them away. And then the reality you see in the side novel is that Vela was getting railed, probably by Black Bull, and he was sitting in his cuck chair like, crying because he could hear her phone calls with like her lover, and he didn't do anything about it because he's a cuck. That's hilarious. And again, across the board, it's not a leftist thing, it's not a right-wing thing. It is across the board how these people live.
Yes, this kind of humiliation.
You can think of like the quartering, and you can think about the sponsor guy, and they are the same human being.
We're all soy jack at the end of the day, aren't we?
Yeah, we're all
everywhere we turn, we all become Alex YIIK at the end of everything.
Yes. Another thing that's interesting about 1.5 is that you said that okay, you've asked me before the stream.
Yes.
If, accessing version 1.1 was even still 1.0 was still even possible. I believe it is through GOG. I think if you buy the game through GOG, you can kind of backload all of the updates because that's how GOG works. So you can theoretically play the very older versions, but I've never tested it because I bought the game on Steam. At some point, I am going to buy it again and test it.
Yes.
But even through Steam, you can still access the 1.25 version, which is mostly the same as the 1.0 version, but
except Alex, they cut most of his dialogue out. Yes, I remember that. And there was
not most, but they did streamline it a bit. Yeah.
Yes, and I distinctly remember there was the first kind of passive aggressive thing they did, which was Alex will not talk at all. That option in which you can turn Alex's dialogue off completely.
Well, you say that's passive aggressive. I think that's poking fun at themselves. I think.
Yeah, definitely. But
I wouldn't say that's mean spirited, but I'm pretty sure. I may be wrong actually. Maybe they fixed it, but I'm pretty sure the Silent Alex option was bugged.
it was
Didn't
bugged.
really
I
work.
broke. I think I broke it a few times. Yes, but
Okay.
to come back to the idea that we are all Soy Jack. I believe in the original ending of the first version of YIIK, it's discovered that every single person in the world is Alex in another galaxy or something. Like he's also Claudio's.
Not exactly.
What? Yes, if I'm remembering correctly.
I think that was one of the points that they kind of conveyed poorly in the first version.
Ah,
They
yeah.
fixed. You still have to kind of pay attention. You have to be a bit of a spurg to get these things, but it is hinted at better in this version of the game, where it's not that Alex was Claudio's brother.
Yeah.
It's that he kind of assumed the position of Claudio's brother by self-inserting into all these different people.
By these people's lives,
Because
yes.
he projects a lot. He projects a lot, and he fails to empathize with anybody on a real level. He says he does, but he doesn't. So he can't understand very simple problems like, I have to keep this shitty day job because I have to pay rent. And he doesn't understand more serious problems like, I lost my sister and it kind of fucked me up.
Yes.
Because his problem is like, when's the new season of the Ninja Turtles coming out? Because I really miss the
Dude,
Ninja
I
Turtles.
can't, dude. Have you watched Andor? Like, this is crazy, man. This is about real issues, like that kind of shit. Like now it's like, no, he can't stop being a Soy Jack. You're right.
I'm sorry. I have to say this. On certain technical aspects, I can kind of appreciate Andor, but I hate it. I hate it so much.
I understand. I haven't watched it. I don't watch Star Wars.
I am amazed that George Lucas didn't die.
They didn't kill him.
After Andor was produced, because if I were George Lucas and they made that with my project,
You would kill
I would have
yourself.
killed myself. I would have ended my life. So I can only hope that he's never seen it.
Oh, here we have the content warning of the game, which I think is very disable player consequences. I find very funny. You can turn Rory killing himself off. Yes.
Yeah, which I disagree with. Like, I know why they did this. They were attacked savagely. The original version of the game was even accused of being transphobic. I don't know if you know this.
What? Yeah, I don't think there's any trans. No, I don't.
Yeah,
think
there is absolutely nothing related
Oh!
to gender in this game. But
Yes.
originally, when you selected your name to give to the game, the crow
They
would
ask you. Yeah. Oh man, they were just going
what
for
name
anything.
did your parents give you?
Oh,
And,
jeez.
that was interpreted as
Transphobic.
an instance of dead naming, which is absurd because one of their programmers is trans.
Yeah.
Like, it is really, it's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
But,
I think people were being.
you know how it is. People like dogpile. They find the target, and then they find excuses to attack that target.
Yeah, they kind of just came for blood, didn't they?
Yes. So anyway, I am glad you brought up the idea that by the end of the game, it is hinted at that like we're all Soy Jack.
Soy Jack, yeah.
In the original ending of the game, you might remember Alex comes out of the console and talks to you, and he says like, "Oh, I'm with you. You are the one to like carry on my legacy."
Yeah, you beat the game for him. Yes, even he can't be bothered to do it.
Yes,
You
beat
do
the game
it.
for him, and then he says like, "Oh, you'll carry on my legacy. You'll be the better version of me."
Oh my
And
god.
in this new version, they changed the cutscene, but they kept the same dialogue. So visually, it's different. but the dialogue is the same, which kind of hints at what he truly meant by saying that.
Yeah,
And again, getting into spoilers, not getting into spoilers.
Who's that beautiful babe?
Yeah, I like Asuka. Yeah, but anyway, should I kind of spoil it?
If you wish, yes. I'm curious.
Okay.
Yes.
So the final cutscene now has the same dialogue where Alex says these things to you, the player, but it is framed as a homage to Final Fantasy VII, when like all the Sephiroth clones start to converge on one location to be imbued with the spirit of Genova. And so the implied meaning is that Alex is spreading himself like cancer. He's spreading himself like cancer.
The soy jack is spreading. Yes. Oh my god, I hadn't thought of it like that because my understanding, because I remember playing the game, and I just thought to myself like, oh my god, this character is so pathetic. He won't even complete his character arc. Even I have to do this for him. And it's
but
like
that's the point.
If you read it,
he wants you to do it for him, and then he wants you to become more like him because it spreads through society.
Yes.
And okay, I have one fucking huge spoiler here.
Okay.
So
cover your ears, everyone.
You tell me if you want to hear it or if you don't want to hear it.
Chat. What do we think?
After you see that scene, you get asked a question, which is, so now that you've witnessed the story, are you Alex?
Oh God.
And depending on how you answer, there is an insane surprise afterwards.
Oh no.
It's mind-blowing, and depending on how much you like the game, it's either a blessing or a curse. Which is 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna say the spoiler, so cover your ears.
Go for it. Yeah, cover your ears, children.
If you say that you're not Alex, it unlocks YIIK 2.
What? Oh man, I've heard about this. Yes, I wanted to ask you about YIIK 2.
Yes. Well, when we were beta testing the game, it was like I don't know who really killed JFK. Like, it was a secret that they would drive to your house and kill you if they found out you told anybody. It was a huge secret. And I didn't unlock it at first because I thought, I'll go in order and try both options. And I tried yes first. And that meant I had to redo the entire final boss segment because it let you save immediately before. But then I did try the other option, and it was like, you've unlocked YIIK 2. And I'm like, what the fuck?
And
then, the developer said, let's keep this hush-hush. We don't want to ruin the surprise. But I would imagine, my mind was blown. Now, YIIK 2 isn't as long as YIIK 1.
Yeah.
It's not like the length of a full game. And some areas are recycled. Not all of them, but some areas are recycled from the main game. So it's not as big as like revisiting Kanto in Pokemon Gold and Silver. But it is a really cool addition because it's all about the kind of spiritual, metaphysical world they built around the game. So you barely see Alex in YIIK 2. He's there as a plot point, but you're not seeing things through his perspective. It's kind of hinted that parts of it may be Claudio's perspectives, but it's never clarified.
Yeah.
I'd say it's kind of hinted at because in the second part in YIIK 2, you do fight like some kaijus and some old horror villains, etc. And Claudio did show some interest in like old Japanese stuff.
Yeah, he's like an otaku.
There is a character in there who looks like he might be his brother, but it's kept vague.
Yeah.
But yeah, tone-wise, the second part very different from the first. Now, there are some eccentricities, there are some idiosyncrasies which I personally find interesting because it shows that there's a real creator behind the game, but I can see why they might be kind of distasteful to other people who want their games to be developed a certain way. For example, in the second part, there is a lot of text you have to just sit down and read. It's not like in the first part where it's dialogue and there's a back and forth.
Oh my God, yeah, they do. They do
hit on a
Xenogears.
picture and there's they kind of do.
Like Alex YIIK is gonna sit on the chair and talk to you for 5 hours.
No, not even that, because that would be voiced. You like interact with an image, and you have to read all the text on the image. I mean, if you want, you can skip it if you prefer.
Oh wow.
But
So
a lot of people dislike that, but I find this kind of idiosyncrasies appealing.
so the idea is if you say I'm not Alex YIIK, you have to play more YIIK.
Yes,
That's almost a punishment.
Well, no, you kind of ascend to the next level. You get to see the outside.
Oh my God.
Because you're not in Alex YIIK's head. You are outside of Alex YIIK's head.
Yeah.
And there's, you know what? I want to apologize to you. I'm talking over you constantly.
No. By all means, that's all
I
good.
cannot shut the fuck up about YIIK. So, if there's anything you wanna say, or if there's anything you wanna ask my take on,
I
please
see.
go ahead.
Here, a detail is. Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about YIIK. YIIK's just on my mind now. These, I've got YIIK on my mind. The character. Let's talk about I suppose we should probably talk about Alex himself. The fact that he wears a shirt of the studio that made the game, I think, or is it Two Brothers that he's wearing a shirt of?
Yes, he's wearing a shirt of Two Brothers, and I can actually tell you what that means.
The famously unfinished other game these guys tried to make.
Yeah, you know, I have tried to play Two Brothers. I believe I have it on my Steam account, which is funny because every time a game gets delisted off of Steam, prices like skyrocket to the thousands of euros.
Oh wow.
I paid like 70 cents for a key of Two Brothers. Nobody wants it. And I probably made someone's day. Like, that guy probably took those 70 cents and went out and bought crack.
He must have been so happy.
Yes. I'm finally free of Two Brothers.
Yeah, I don't have Two Brothers anymore.
I bought Two Brothers, and I tried to play Two Brothers, and nothing worked.
Oh,
I
no.
couldn't get it to run in any way. So at most, I can tell you it has some interesting ideas. In some ways, I think Two Brothers was more fun to play, like the actual playing aspect, than the very first version of YIIK.
Oh.
But I can't really judge it because I can't play it. And they did promise that that they would like remake it as Chromaphore, but then it never happened, and I'm going to hell for this. But nowadays they're working on a new game, and I'm not gonna say anything about it.
Okay. What we can talk about is who is this beautiful babe molesting Alex YIIK right now?
Oh, that's Jocasta.
She's a new character, and I notice again that
she's a new
the new characters are way hotter than the old ones, and I'm very curious. They're a lot more anime influenced.
Well, because as I said, the new elements are more based on things that the developers actually like.
Yes.
By the way, someone in the chat, Suvaton, who's my favorite, asked, YIIK is €10 on GOG on my client. Should I get it? Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you need to start yicking right now. If you're not yicking while this girl is on screen, Jesus Christ. But
anyway, let's not get lost. You've asked me one specific thing, and I want to answer.
Yes.
Which is, why does Alex YIIK wear a Two Brothers shirt?
Yes.
And I would classify this as an inside joke, because it is a joke, but unless you've played Two Brothers, you'd never get it.
No.
nobody has played Two Brothers.
Yeah,
I really
it's a
wanted to play
game
Two
that
Brothers
is
and I couldn't.
broken and no one played. So it's the
Yes. Yeah, so I would describe this as an inside joke, which is that Alex, at some point through the medium of the game, describes some of the events of Two Brothers, which happens near the end when he kind of goes to that paradise heaven and he meets with the protagonist of Two Brothers.
Yes, he meets
some stuff. Yes,
Yeah,
that stuff is all wrong.
Oh my god. So
It's not actually what goes on in Two Brothers at all. And so the joke is that Alex would wear a shirt of a video game he hasn't actually played.
what? Oh.
So the joke makes sense.
So he's a LARPer.
Two Brothers. He's a LARPer, of course he is.
Oh my god.
And the joke makes sense, but using Two Brothers for it deflates the joke because nobody has played.
No one has played. Oh my god! So it's the most obscure game ever made, and of course it's their failed prequel to this, kind of.
Yeah, but you know, I can see why they had to use Two Brothers if they wanted to make this joke, because if they wanted to use some other property, then they would have copyright issues, and if it were a parody, then it would lose the meaning. So I can see why they had to use Two Brothers, but the joke doesn't land because nobody has played Two Brothers.
Yes, Emerald Star says it's the green text of the guy who makes reference to his own unwritten novel. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, oh, he's a character in my novel.
So, I now want to answer the second question about Jocasta.
Yes.
Now, Jocasta is a hot babe. Why is she a hot babe? Because the developers are straight and they like hot babes.
There you go.
And
See,
so there's more of what they actually like. So there's a lot more gangsters. There's a lot more pinstripe suits. There's a lot more guns. There's a lot more Japanese stuff.
yes. So to expand on that,
yes.
How was the original release of YIIK creatively compromised due to obviously the circumstances that like it was made under? Was there a producer telling them, "Hey, can you maybe not make this game too sexy?" Like,
okay, that part, I don't know if the producer exactly said you shouldn't make this game too sexy. However, I would say I think Vella Wild is a babe, even in the original,
yes.
original version. And you know, I don't have jungle fever, but Chandra.
Jeez. There you go.
I hope your audience is mature enough to understand that I have a level of self-parody and self-irony.
Here, man.
Anyway, I am a serious professional in my real life.
Yeah, I was gonna say, average Italian.
I take pride in that. I'm a very
Yes.
talented person. I love my country. I love Italy.
Yes, but
It's a harsh mistress sometimes, but I still love her.
we have one European on, and they're like, okay, let's talk about Jungle Fever.
Well, you know, oh, hey, Italian man and black woman is a tale as old as time.
I see.
And Jewish man, black woman as well. So you know, it's working double time in my system.
Oh my.
But I think Chandra's hot. I think Vella's hot. But
Oh, I'm alive.
Was the game compromised? In part, yes. In part, we know of specific anecdotes where. For example, the combat system, their producer didn't exactly force them to make this combat system based on minigames, but it was like, you know, for the market, you can't really have a pure JRPG without a gimmick of some sort.
Yeah, oh, you need to have like
so-
one thing. Yeah.
That I taught you.
I think that if we can kind of surmise that other compromises were made due to publishing issues and whatnot, but I can't think of any textual anecdotes of
Being
such
told,
things.
yeah, and so you kind of God, I'm sorry, I've got YIIK on my brain. I can't think of any more questions, but I guess when I played it originally, it kind of felt like the thing that has always stayed with me about YIIK is that nothing in it is half-assed. Like when you no, they go all in. And this must have been like this project probably was conceptualized, oh my God, years ago, years before they even started making it. So, and you could tell it was like a passion project, but then I guess to come back to the reception when it came out.
Yeah, no, it must have crushed them. That's why,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna blame them for like speaking out of turn on Dick Masterson's show. Like, I think that was bound to happen with the
Yeah.
reception they were getting. And it's not like they started dropping N-bombs. They just said, the gaming audience is not ready to receive certain products.
And then
I think they've softened on that position over time. Like, I think they realized we conveyed certain things poorly.
And then that would prompt them to just that would prompt them to just basically do the whole game again. And then they spent
it's basically an entirely new game, 1.5.
But I'm fascinated, because these guys are genuine underdogs in a sense that they've spent like close to a decade working on a game that by all accounts no one liked.
It's actually worse than a decade because
God.
While we were speaking, I went inside both YIIK Discords because I'm inside both YIIK Discords.
The secret YIIK Discord, yeah.
I'm inside the secret YIIK Discord
where they talk shit about the other Discord, yeah.
No, they don't do that actually. But it was for beta testing YIIK 1.5, and then it was used for other things later that I can't say. But anyway, I went in there and I checked, and apparently conception of the game started in 2012.
Oh my God! So it was over a decade that they see. Here's the thing: if I had spent like a decade working on something and it was not just hated but like rejected by everyone, I probably would have just killed myself. Like I would not have been able to take it.
Well, I commend them on their balls.
Yes.
Able to take it and sitting down and making the game a lot better. Now, one thing I want to clarify, because Hellcry and Frail Dog will have my head if I don't say
They'll
this.
have my head.
And also because I believe it. I believe it to be true because I've discussed with the developers and other people who know the developers, etc. And everything seems to indicate that this is true.
Yes.
YIIK 1.5 wasn't influenced by the criticism that the game got. It wasn't an apology.
No, it doesn't give that vibe.
People didn't like. No, it is absolutely not. It is more of what they didn't like about the final product they changed, and what they wanted to get closer to their own pure sensibilities they did. And it is in some ways closer to what they originally envisioned compared to what the original final product was.
It's, if anything, more indulgent.
Yes,
because
which I love self-indulgence. I think all artists should be narcissists, self-indulgent. I don't want to say assholes, but maybe even assholes. So that's what I like about the artists. I want to know their mind, and so indulge.
Yes, and the kind of biggest criticism I would say of the original is how much Alex talks. And one of the biggest changes is that they chop a lot of the script out, but replace it with more of these visuals, more of the stuff that I can really tell they like.
Yes.
I do get a much clearer sense of them as people, like what they enjoy when I play this version. And here, of course, we used to have the famous line, vibrating in motion. I think it's still here.
It is still there. I love vibrating visual because it nails the character.
Yeah,
he overspeaks. He speaks in these flowery
there it is.
allegories that you don't need. And yeah, vibrating with motion. There you go. I think that's hilarious. Like, people make fun of that line, but the game is in on the joke.
Yes,
By the way, I want to add a little anecdote because I'm afraid I
please,
won't
go
have
ahead.
a chance to talk about it later. But one thing they were very open about, and if I ever work on a game with voice acting in it, it's gonna be interesting. Like, it's a good anecdote. If I'm getting any of this wrong, like, anybody in the comments can correct me. But I believe basically what happened was they originally wanted to trim out some of Alex's dialogue even in the first version, but they had some time issues with having to deliver the scripts to
that makes sense.
and so they kind of ended up having to deliver the scripts faster than they intended, and so they were like untrimmed versions. They were very long, and then they thought, we'll figure it out in editing, but then the game had to ship. And so one lesson that they got out of that, if I'm not misremembering, again, Andrew, if I'm wrong, correct me. I know you're watching this.
Oh, we're not gonna ban you, Hellcry. Well, you can be like a bird in the watching us.
Oh no, I like Hellcry. Hellcry is.
Oh, I'm sure he's misunderstood.
And,
we probably just got off on the wrong foot.
No, it's not that he got on the
Just Rocky Viper Wave. I'm gonna kill your ass. No, I'm just fucking with you, man. You're all good.
His internet character.
The character.
It's a pastiche of what the internet was like in the 2000s. In a way, the original founder of Killer 7 Syndicate, which later became Paradise Hotel,
yes,
who is known as Top Drunky, he speaks kind of the same way. Like, he'll playfully call you a retard, he'll playfully tell you to kill yourself. Because on the internet back in the day,
I know
that language was a kind of game, like that you didn't really mean it that way, but the freedom of being able to say those things because you're on the internet, you're not on television.
Yeah, you can say whatever you like.
The language, you can say whatever you like. That freedom becomes kind of invigorating, and so you want to say everything that way. Like, somebody makes a minor spelling mistake on YouTube, and you
tell him to kill yourself.
You fucking retard, yes. I think Hellcry's character is a pastiche because I've talked to him in private, and he doesn't really talk that way. Like, if he hates someone, he really hates them.
Oh,
so chances are that he really hates you.
That's okay. I have the courage to be disliked. I'm a divisive figure. It's fine. I'm fucking with you, man. I don't really care about this. Okay,
for some reason, I'm a divisive figure too. Like, I get death threats every day, but I don't understand why. Like, I think.
Who wants to kill you?
I can tell you.
There's the key.
A story. Well, I run a fan site
for
as a hobby. I don't make.
Yes.
For Suda 51, yes. It's called Paradise Hotel 51. Now, the original owner. Back in the day, the website was called Killer 7 Syndicate, and I joined the website when I was like 15 or 14.
Oh, there's my bear.
Yeah, it's Panda.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if you got, like, it is the stupidest fucking shit. I think it becomes a panda barrier.
So here we have the panda, the character that everyone loves. So the scene towards the end where you're flying through space, where it's like the Silent Hill 2 boat sequence, and then Panda flies away and like turns into a toy. That like made me cry laughing the first time.
No, that is really fun.
Panda!
It's like, what was that stupid movie with that stupid actor that I hate?
You're thinking of your Castaway. Yes, Wilson.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I got sidetracked by Panda, but I was telling the story of
Go
Killer
ahead.
7 Syndicate
Please,
and Paradise
please,
Hotel.
please.
So your audience can learn to know me a bit better, and if they want me to come back, I'll come back. And I joined the forum for Killer 7 Syndicate, which at the time was only a website for Killer 7, the game Killer 7.
Yeah.
I joined the forum when I was like 14 or 15, and that became my home. Like I learned English through that forum. I already knew the basics, of course, but I would run into words I'd never heard, like retard. And over time, Top Drunky, the original owner, he kind of stepped away. And the host for the original website didn't want to host fan sites anymore. It was originally hosted on GameSpy. I don't know if you remember GameSpy.
Yes, of course. The old, God, GameSpy.
Okay.
That's a long way back.
Oh, GameSpy. How long has it been? And, no, I just made this joke for Elvis. He's gonna get it. He's gonna like it. Anyway, which I don't know if he's watching, actually. Like, let me ask him if he's watching. But anyway...
I love it when we have strangers over, don't you, Chad?
At some point, he steps away, the host changes. So I bought a new host with my father's credit card because I was underage at the time.
Oh my god.
And I bought a new host, and we kind of relaunched the website as Paradise Hotel. At first, we didn't have a real direction in mind. Like, we thought we might make it like a review aggregator, kind of like GameSpy, and also like a subculture journal.
Yeah.
But then, like, kind of nothing happened with that build because I was happy to host it, but at that point of my life, I had come out of high school and I wanted to work straight away. I didn't go to university.
Yeah.
I didn't go to what you call college. I wanted to work straight away, so I went to work in a bank. And,
in a bank. You're like, how did that happen?
well, that's how I started my career as a financial advisor. You're learning everything about me.
You walk into the bank, you're like, can I work here?
Well, that happens when your father is the bank director.
Oh, gee. Oh my god. We are learning everything about you, Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's pensioned now. He's retired.
Oh my god.
That's why I'm not working anymore. Anyway, I didn't have time to work on a website at the time, and so he kind of the website kind of fell into disrepair, so to speak. Like, it didn't get any real new content, etc. over the years, and during that time, where it had an archive of the old website Killer 7 Syndicate, and it had some new content, but not much. During that time, it became known by like the Alex YIIKs of this world, and they had no idea who was running the website, of course.
Oh my, yeah.
Because at that point, nobody was running the website. So they assumed it was always Top Drunky, and they kind of started to wage a one-sided war against him, because not so much because of what he says, but because of the way he says it. Like,
He's quite the character, yeah.
Okay, so you are familiar.
I know of Top Drunky, yes. He's a real eccentric, yeah. But
yeah, he's a bit of a character.
He kind of is a Killer 7 character, yeah.
Absolutely. Like, he's straight out of Killer 7, and that's why the way our community works is that Top Drunky is God, and so he kind of watches over us from the sky without really acting directly, and me and Elvis are the popes. So we worship God and spread his gospel.
Oh my god, this is quite a notorious part of the game, if I'm remembering, because this is quoted from After Dark.
That's when she quotes Murakami.
Murakami, yes. which is just sampling. It's okay to do that.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't read After Dark.
Neither. I have it on. Okay, here's the thing. I borrowed that from a friend, and I think I read 10 pages, and then he moved away, and I never gave it back. So I just have that on my shelf. But I bought another book called In the Miso Soup, and I read it, and I go, man, I love Murakami, to this friend, and he goes, oh no, that's another Murakami. So there's 2 Murakamis, I found out. It turns out...
I don't remember exactly, but I think I've had like the exact same experience as you.
Oh, wow.
Like, I think the same exact thing has happened to me.
Oh.
Because I do remember like the double Murakami conundrum. But the thing is, I have not read After Dark myself. So I am sure that it was being quoted here to imply something about the characters or about the situation.
Yes.
I can't say exactly what it is, but what I can say is that their intention was not to plagiarize Murakami. Like, that's an absurd statement.
Yeah, that's...
Because they're well-educated people, the Allansons, so they would assume that everybody would catch the reference.
Yes.
I think, sorry.
Hellcry says, my favorite trivia bit is that people call this plagiarism. Meanwhile, in Undertale, it directly references text from a Japanese book titled Kitchen. Undertale, I think, is also Toby Fox's favorite game is Brandish, if I'm not mistaken. Brandish showed...
Hellcry's in the chat. Hi, Hellcry.
Hello.
Sorry, it took me a second to...
who's this?
I hope you and Rocky kind of...
Look, we're the best of friends. Brandish. Who's George Costanza up there on the roof? And why am I being...
That's Mysterious Kisage X, one of the new characters.
Mysterious Girlfriend X?
Mysterious Kisage X.
Oh.
I find him fucking amazing. I love Mysterious Kisage X. By the way, I want to say this to Hellcry. I know you've had your differences with Rocky, but Rocky has shown a lot of open-mindedness towards my undying love of YIIK.
Yes, look,
he's very much open-minded.
I want to say, yeah.
He's not one of those YouTubers who just kind of started with an idea and then was completely closed off to changing his mind.
Look, I am always willing. I'm a very curious person, and if I can go against the grain, I always will. And having someone come on and be like, no, YIIK is a masterpiece, that's a take I haven't heard before. I am open to it. Please rescind the fatwa. Rescind the fatwa. Call it off. The blood hunt is over.
Yeah, no, you see, he doesn't hold any hate in his heart for anyone. I told you.
Yeah,
I
no.
told you.
Excellent.
The character he plays online is different than the person he actually is.
Wow, he's just like me.
Together. I am the glue that is holding the YIIK community together.
Oh my god. I know, look.
And I wanted to say, I wanted to make another controversial statement here.
Oh dear, is okay.
I'm making this controversial statement.
Please.
Because I want you to invite me on an episode where we'll talk about this. I think that not only YIIK is a masterpiece.
Oh please, yes.
I think the old Five Nights at Freddy's games are really, really good.
That's not is that the controversial statement? So does every 6-year-old.
Yeah, okay, and I don't care about the opinions of a 6-year-old. I'm 34. I'm saying they're the first ones. The new ones look like shit. I haven't played them, and I'm not interested because they're done by a corporation. They're not done by one single person in Click Team anymore. But I do think the original FNAF games are really good. I would hazard to call them art. I would hazard to call them art. I'm not gonna say they're masterpieces.
We should have like we should have a 6-year-old on to argue with you and be like, no man, those games suck.
Well, no, they would agree with me.
They would agree with you, yes. Okay.
But basically, recently, FNAF Security Breach was lame and gay, said Suvaton. Now, Suvaton remains my favorite. I haven't played it and I refuse to. I think it looks like shit, Security Breach. And I haven't played any of the VR games. I stopped at Ultimate Custom Night, which was a bit too much for me, frankly. But,
Yes.
the first 6 I really liked because I happened to meet with a friend in the Paradise Hotel Discord, which is secret. It's a secret Discord.
Oh my.
I happened to meet with a friend named Lee, and I'm gonna shout out Lee here. And she told me like, oh, I grew up on FNAF because she's a Zoomer. And I was like, oh, okay, you know, what's so special about those games? They look like shit to me. And she did give me some interesting aspects to think about. For example, she said like, I think FNAF, this is what she said. She said, I think FNAF World is amazing. FNAF World is like the cutesy RPG with the chibis. She said, I think it's amazing. And she said, I think that Scott Cawthon's equivalent to Travis Strikes Again for Suda 51. And when she said that, I got interested. I was like, maybe there is something about these games that absolutely nobody talks about.
Oh my, yeah.
And as it turns out, I found a lot to like about them as an adult. I know that the main lure for children is like there's the scary jump scare.
There's the lore, yes.
No, well, the lore I would say comes second. They are fascinated with the lore, but that's more of a secondary concern compared to the funny jump scare bear. But I kind of find those funny. Like when I lose and I get a jump scare, like I find it funny. Like everybody reacts differently to these things. So I guess it just kind of works for me. Because I think the gameplay in some of the games is actually really good for an indie game made by one person in Click Team.
Yeah.
And the fact that when I lose, I kind of get a big scream that makes me laugh works for me. It makes me want to play it more. But I know it would work differently for everybody. Like that's a personal sensibility thing. But yeah, that was my controversial take. I think early FNAF is art.
I haven't played any of those games, but I'd be interested. May I draw your attention to, we can finally... Do you mind if I just go to the bathroom real quick?
No, absolutely. I'll hold that conversation with the chat.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Please, yeah, I'll be right back. I pee quick, so I'll be back.
No, that's no problem. We all have bodily functions. So, chat, the warden is gone. So start dropping N-bombs in the chat right now.
It's not you.
Is there a site where you can follow me, Mr. YIIK? Kind of, yes. It's a complicated question. Because I am part of a team. Paradise Hotel 51
I made a comment
is
earlier
a
tonight
team. It's mostly three people, but we have a lot of people helping us.
Ashamed of.
So there is an X account which you can find on
I
X.
can't tell you how much I say from the bottom of my heart.
If you look up Paradise Hotel 51.
Okay.
I pride myself and think of myself as
Somebody in the chat asked me where they can follow me, and I was
there's a drive in a deep left field by
Go ahead, now is the time to do that. I'm going to drink some water.
As I said,
so
I
that'll
am
make
part
it a
of a team,
4-0
so it's not
ballgame.
just me. But for
I don't know if I'm
the
gonna be
main
putting on this headset
website,
again.
I am
I don't know if it's going to be for the Reds.
the core writer.
I don't know if it's
like
going to be for
everything
my
that's
bosses at
written
Fox. I'm going to
on the
apologize
website,
for the
I
people who
have
signed my
written.
paycheck.
So you can find me on the X account, which I'm linking in the chat, and you can find me on the main website, which is paradisehotel51.com. I'm posting both links in the chat. It's just that Paradise Hotel is a bit slow loading. These are our main ways to find us. You all will forgive me for this, but two of my collaborators, Elvis and Schwag, are running a coffee
go right ahead.
page.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
important,
no,
guys.
I'm gonna shield myself a little bit, but
is
they're
important,
running
yeah.
a coffee. They're running a coffee page where they're trying to get funds to fly Shfag to Moscow to interview YIIK, the developer of the Friends of Ringo Ishikawa.
That's the game we played. Remember, guys?
Oh, yeah, you mentioned it before, yeah. And Arrest of a Stone Buddha and Fading Afternoon. So, if you guys would like to support this project, I'm not involved directly. I won't be in the videos myself, but they are my teammates. And if this project is successful, we want to do more interviews. This is the very first time in 20 years, because Killer 7 Syndicate was founded in 2006, so 2005 actually. So this year is 21 years that we've been around. This is the first time we've asked for money. It's because
Oh, he's dying.
it's because it's a project we really want to do, but at the moment we're all broke. So this would really help, and if it is successful, we can do more. So I thank you in advance.
Thank you. No, by all means, guys, we played the Friends of Ringo Ishikawa. They want to go interview the developer of that game, and I want to know more about him because he seems very interesting.
Elvis and Shfag know a lot about him than I do. So I would be the first one to be interested in watching the interview.
Yeah. K-Zone is funding independent journalism. Everyone. Oh fuck! How did this puzzle work? I remember this.
You have to open
the
doors.
eye. Yes, that's right. Okay, now may we talk about the biggest controversy of this game, Elisa Lamb?
Oh, I would love to.
Yes, by far the biggest controversy of the game. So yes.
Yes. Do you have a take on the inclusion of Elisa Lamb?
My opinion on this is I had no idea who Elisa Lamb was before I played YIIK.
Oh, really?
Well, I actually didn't know about this case, but Elisa Lamb, for those of you who don't know, I see someone in the chat who doesn't know, was a woman who I think went missing in an elevator and then showed up dead in a water tank under mysterious circumstances.
Yes.
And
I believe it was either schizophrenic or because it's been a lot of years since Elisa Lamb. Like, I don't remember the details. But I believe she was either schizophrenic or had some other type of ailment that gave her hallucinations. And the official story is that she committed suicide in the water tank. But it was kind of like disputed by a lot of, internet detectives and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was a big subject of discussion on old forums.
Yeah.
So what's your take on the inclusion of this aspect of the game?
It's fine. I mean, I just recently I watched a movie called Star 80, which is a dramatization of a murder that at the time had happened less than 2 years ago. And that movie is like a masterpiece. So it's like you're allowed to do this.
I absolutely agree with you. I think its inclusion is actually a positive. Like for one, it shows balls, because again now there's this ridiculous notion that you can only I roll my arms.
Go ahead.
I'm a bit of a pirate. Anyway, there's this ridiculous notion that you can only talk about certain things in certain media depending on their political affiliation.
Yes.
So for example, if you want to make something that will be watched by a right-wing grifter that will then make a YouTube video about it, you can't really have a gay character in any measure. Like, it can't even be a serial killer, because it will be instantly classified as, this is woke content, this is for the woke mob. And if you're making anything that has to be watched by a left-wing grifter who will then make a YouTube video about it, you can't really show like I don't know, a white person that isn't a monster. And
Yeah.
I am glad that I think personally this is the feeling that I got. It's not a conversation that I've had with them, but this is a feeling that I got. I get the feeling that the Alonson brothers are really apolitical.
I get
and
that
not
feeling
in a-
too.
Not in a enlightened centrist way, which is more like what I am.
How old are they? They're young men, right?
I think they're about my age.
Yeah, they're kind of. Yeah, still got that kind of Gen X sensibility in them a little bit. But not to interrupt you, but I'm trying to think of what I was gonna. God damn it! No, please keep going. I forgot what I was gonna say. It's late.
Oh, that's okay. No. I was saying I think they truly are apolitical, and as you know, they had the Dick Masterson interview.
Yes,
But they actually are. They actually are. I don't know how close, but they are friends with Dick Masterson.
who's kind of a
And,
online libertarian guy, which I was like, huh, that's interesting that they would be friends with him.
Yeah, it is, and it's kind of telling of what even the original intent of the game was.
Yeah.
Recently, again, I don't know how close they are, but Vito, the YouTuber, has a cameo in 1.5. I believe he co-hosts a show with Dick Masterson.
Yeah. Dick
I don't know
Masterson
if you know who
famously.
Vito is.
No, I know Dick Masterson was sued by Maddox because he called him a cuck,
Yeah.
and then they went to court, and he actually proved technically Maddox was a cuck.
Yeah, that was really
He was not slandering him.
I will be honest with you. I'm not a Dick Masterson fan.
No, neither am I. I don't know who any of these people really are. It's
Oh, okay. No, I happened to see his content because I had a very dear friend with which I lost contact with over the years, unfortunately. But he kind of worked in the YouTuber sphere, and he was personal friends with Dick Masterson.
oh, I see.
And from what he told me, okay, you know what? I'm gonna tell you who my friend was because maybe he'll get pissed off and find a way to contact me.
He'll find a way to contact
Let's
me.
see. Maybe if I contact you, and I know I can get in touch with him again because I feel really sad that I lost contact with him because he was a dear friend. Let me see if the book even exists still. Yeah, it still exists on like Amazon India.
Oh wow.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a link
I'm
in
gonna
the
die.
chat, and then you can decide if you want
Oh,
to
down I go.
like show this to the world.
Okay.
This link that I just sent you, my friend wrote this book.
Let
and
me-
he's
all
not
right.
the person. He's not the person on the cover. He's the one who actually wrote the book.
Oh my.
The person on the yes, the
Oh.
person on the cover did not write the book. The person on the cover had no input on the book. But my dear friend who I lost contact with.
Oh
and
my
if
god,
anybody online-
I have to show you guys this so much.
Okay, if anybody online can find the author of this book,
1 minute.
I would be so happy to meet with him again because
What the fuck is this book? This is- Oh my god.
believe it or not, when it came out, it sold really well.
Meme magic secrets revealed. God, what a blast from the past. Baked Alaska. Oh my god, I haven't thought about it.
Okay, I can tell you the deepest lore and the deepest secret in the universe.
Please. This is the talking shit stream. Please, by all means, spill the tea.
Okay, I knew Baked Alaska.
Ow.
And,
We went to
and I would-
Charlottesville together.
No, we didn't. Yeah, we went to Charlottesville together. No. I would fuck with him online, like, but I will be honest, in a friendly way.
Oh.
Like, it's not like I ruined his life, but there was I kind of gaslit him into believing that there was a real meme that he wasn't aware about called Astrid posting.
Oh man.
And I, which was a stupid thing we came up with my friend. We came up with Astrid posting, and we gaslit Baked Alaska into believing it was real.
God.
At some point, I wrote like the Astrid posting manifesto. And, the religion of Astrid, the goddess of the moon, the harbinger of truth, causality, and justice. It had like a whole mythology, which now I don't know if I have it anymore.
Can I just clarify? You wrote an entire manifesto to fuck with Baked Alaska.
Yes.
Oh my god.
We thought we had the time of our lives. I have never had as much fun before or since than with gaslighting Baked Alaska into believing that Astrid posting was a real meme that all the young people were attuned to, and he was missing out and he didn't understand it.
God.
This happened in 2018. I have a video of it. This video, I made this video. I think you'll find it hilarious.
Okay.
I'm not saying show it on stream, but in your private time, if you wanna watch it, I think you're gonna love me.
We had a guy we used to, I had some friends who used to fuck with a guy called Demonius X, and one guy went above and beyond to the point where everyone was just baffled. He came to us. He's like, guys, I've done this hilarious thing. I've been buying this guy sex toys and making him review them on a blog. And everyone was like, what the fuck are you doing? Dude, I got him. Look how gay this guy is, man. It's like everyone was wigged out by it.
Well, you know, it reminds me of like older internet where
that was just it.
You would fuck with people, but there was a playfulness to it. It wasn't like legitimately trying to ruin somebody's life. It was funny, but let's be honest here. I made fun of Baked Alaska, and he made money with it.
Yes,
because people were spamming super chats with Astrid posts at him because some people caught into the joke and they were like inventing new Astrid posting memes and spamming them at him
oh
for
my
money.
god.
So, you know, he made money, we had entertainment. It was a perfect circle. I think what changed, and I can't exactly say when, but fucking with somebody online nowadays is like a bloodbath.
Oh, yeah, you're just trying to kill the person. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, they're trying to get people to kill themselves. They're trying to get people to get killed. I didn't tell you the anecdote of when I was nearly killed because of Paradise Hotel.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you were killed. Wow, because of your Suda51 website?
Yes, I was almost killed because of my Suda51 website.
Oh, please.
So earlier when I was telling the story, I said that a bunch of people started like a one-sided war against Top Drunky without his knowledge, because he like doesn't live outside the Paradise Hotel forums. He only exists on the Paradise Hotel forums.
Yeah.
And so he had no idea, but all these people through the years had like developed this bizarre like violence towards him. Like they really hate him.
Wow.
And then around, I wanna say it was 2019, I relaunched the website. I made it purely into a Suda51 fan site in the form that you see today. I wrote all the articles. What you read on the website now is all me.
I see.
And but these people who live like in Discord chats and on Twitter, etc., they don't know. They think it's like Top Drunky spreading his gospel to destroy the world, because I will tell you this is what changed everything.
Yes.
In 2016, he voted for Trump.
Oh,
And
no.
so And so they went from making fun of him to, oh, this guy needs to die.
Oh
This guy
shit!
needs to go. And but so, like, you know how communities are. People come,
Yes.
people go, people enter, people leave. And so at some point, certain things become myths.
Yes.
And so at some point, there became an egregore of the Paradise Hotel admin that nobody knows who he is, but they know he's a MAGA Republican who, like, kills children.
Yeah, it becomes like that through Chinese whispers. It just becomes, oh my god, you guys run like a neo-Nazi evil website kind of thing.
A neo-Nazi website. I even make fun of it. If you go on the sitemap, there's like an image of a black Nazi which says average Paradise Hotel user. Which is really funny, but they think it's an actual instigation of Nazism. And so at some point, somebody seriously started saying, "Oh, we need to kill this bastard.
Oh.
We need to kill this motherfucker." And one guy took this seriously enough that he actually investigated me. He managed to find out who I am. He managed to find out, well, I don't know which happened first and which happened later, but he managed to find out who I am, let's say. He didn't like exactly dox me, but he became friendly with me. And the thing is, we became friends, so he changed his mind. I was saved by the fact that you know, he is a psycho killer, but we did become friends. He was ready to kill a person over internet drama, but we did become friends.
Oh, I'm glad you two get along.
We're actually quite close friends nowadays. I'm not gonna shout him out because I don't want anybody to know that he almost came to kill me. But you know, at this point, he's been to my house. We've met dozens of times. Like, he's a close friend now.
Wow.
So no, these people are fucking insane. Like, at one time, which is really funny that they did this. One time they kind of tricked the community manager of Grasshopper to imply that I need to die. And so, like, of course, you know, after he did that, I was getting death threats like 10 per day. And you know, the funny thing is that led us to meeting with the community manager of Grasshopper, who's now a really good friend of ours. Like, that guy's fucking based. He's called James. He has apologized profusely for, like, the misunderstanding, because, like, he was being told things in the chat by different people, but they didn't provide any proof of anything, and they're kind of talking out of their ass, but he took it seriously in that moment. He was probably drunk.
To clarify, this happened over a website dedicated to talking about Suda 51.
Yeah, no, it's completely insane. Like, I've never seen a fan base that is as crazy, because the real, and I'm gonna name them, I don't give a fuck. Do you give a fuck? And I can. Okay.
No, don't say anything libelous. No. Don't name people if there's bad blood.
Okay, well,
they'll come after me.
Some of the biggest YouTubers in the Suda 51 scene are completely insane.
I believe it.
And they often call for violence.
What?
They stalk people online. I'm not going to say which account, but one of the accounts, one of the most popular Suda 51 accounts on Twitter, he owns a Discord server where there are some staff members of Grasshopper. And some guys in that server started saying, "Oh, you know, we need to kill the Paradise Hotel guys." They don't even know who I am, but oh no, we need to kill them in front of Grasshopper staff. And James reprimanded him. James is the community manager. Like, you know, bro, you can't do that. and he defended the death threats. He said,
Wow.
"No, I think they were right in saying what they were saying." And that's one of the biggest accounts. Like, these people are. I don't know if you're familiar with gang stalking.
Yes, of course. Naturally, yes.
Okay. So they're like targeted individuals. Like, they think there are big conspiracies on the internet to target them through the Suda51 community, and that if the Paradise Hotel influence spreads, then like Trump is gonna get a third term.
Oh my
and,
God.
George Floyd is gonna die again.
Jesus Christ. We're expert gang. Back to the topic of YIIK.
It's
Okay, no, I said all I wanted to say about this.
Thank you. Yes.
I will apologize to you if I get a bit too rowdy.
Oh, it's all right.
I was trained as a comedian,
What?
and
May I
I
just
was
ask?
trained as a comedian, and my teacher was an extremely provocative person.
Yes. I can only imagine what Italian comedy is like, where it's just.
Yeah. Okay, you have to imagine what Italian comedy is like, and then you have to imagine that my teacher was banned from TV back when Italian comedy was exactly what you just imagined.
Oh God,
He
do
was
I
like,
do? Oh
100
no.
times worse. Like, the most important joke he ever taught me.
Okay, how bad is this gonna be?
No. I can't actually say it on the stream.
Okay.
I cannot say it. I will. You know what? I will write it to you in the chat.
Write it to me personally.
Yeah, I will.
Because you write it to me first. What the fuck is wrong with Alex, by the way?
Oh, you'll see.
My-
But again, this is kind of like an early hint that Alex is not meant to really be like a good guy.
Yes.
Yeah, no. As I said, they added a lot of that.
Yes, to take
And
a.
of course, you know, the presence of the robot is important because the game is kind of preoccupied with the idea of a digital soul vessel, which is
Yes.
kind of like a robotic shell for an existing soul. And the idea, I think, on an allegorical level, I think my interpretation is that somebody like Alex YIIK, for all intents and purposes, he becomes an entertainment machine, he becomes a video game console because he's just channeling pop culture that he's absorbed. And at the end of the game, if you remember,
Yes.
the original version, you do talk to Alex through your console of choice, which is hooked up next to the TV. And the idea is to draw a parallel with the Essentia, who is also Alex, who is like a robot body that speaks to you. It's a machine with a soul inside it.
Yes.
That kind of spews shit at you. It can only lie.
Yes, I remember.
So the thing is, this connection was a bit obscured in the original game because you had to reason with like, oh, you know, in the game, Alex meets a machine girl, and the machine is a digital soul vessel. It's a machine with a soul inside it that only lies.
Yes.
And then I'm meeting Alex, who is the Essentia, and I'm meeting him through a machine who is in my living room. And you're kind of meant to make the association of, okay, he's full of shit.
Yeah.
He's lying. Like, what he's actually presenting to me through the game is all a lie. Anyway, I will take a second, a break of a second to just tell you this joke in the chat.
Very
So
good.
people can hear you laugh.
Okay.
And you can entertain the chat while
Chat,
I'm going.
Chat, what do we think of the stream so far? Are you guys learning a lot? This is the most experimental stream we've ever done. I'm glad we did the European time slot.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I can find.
Let's get baked, Alaska.
Let's make it. Let's get Baked Alaska on stream. I will confess, lie on stream to Baked Alaska that I made up Astrid posting.
How do I feel about the new battle system? I don't think I quite get it yet. It's innovative. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Wow. How do I feel about the new combat system? It's so overwhelming. And here we have the scene, I think, where Sammy is taken away into the Spider-Verse.
God, I hate that movie. I'll be honest. I'm not a big fan of cape shit in general.
Oh, I understand.
But there is some cape shit that I like, and
I am so happy
I'm. I was kind of fond of Spider-Man growing up.
Yeah, I like those. I like the Raimi ones.
Oh no, I meant the comics in themselves.
Oh, right, yeah.
I do like the Raimi movies. Even 3, I think, is okay. Well, I like early Sam Raimi in general.
Yeah, me too.
I like Evil Dead as well. But like the core of the idea behind Spider-Man is that he's like an everyday guy who keeps his neighborhood clean from Italians. There is a racial element to it. He keeps it clean from Italians. And
I don't see it that way.
nowadays they use the character to like go into space and shoot lasers and go into the Spider-Verse and meet.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta go into the
10,000
Spider-Verse.
Yeah, and I don't get it. I don't think it fits.
Well, it's like so much media now where it is a celebration of like IP.
Yeah, exactly.
But usually Dolly's keeping me company, you know.
What's Alex
It's not like she's
doing?
running off to guard
Can
my
I
daughter.
don't know if you have the answer to this. Why does Alex have detailed individual teeth? And no. Okay, that bothers me so much about his design is that he has detailed individual teeth, and I don't think any other character in the game does.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. I have no idea.
I guess that's not much of a question.
I've never asked the developers about the individual teeth in Alex's mouth.
Maybe I could ask them because I've always it's a.
I can admit now that some pieces
He's
look weird.
I guess maybe as a result of him being the first character that was likely designed.
Something like this. Sammy was
Maybe. I think I seem to remember that the
someone who found
early version of Alex
maybe the only thing left for
looked kind of different.
somehow this felt right.
But I'll be honest, I don't know as much about the beta versions as
Yes.
much as Elkrai does. Like
These kind of-
Elkrai is the expert on the beta versions.
No, I can see. Yeah. So wait.
Secret to what I was missing.
I think we were talking about Elisa Lamb. We didn't talk much about Sammy and this
Oh,
girl.
no, you know, I'm sorry that we got
We got very excited, but that's okay. No, the
no
kind of
again, I'm not used to this.
Oh no, you're doing
When
fantastic.
Let me think.
But
Okay, thank you.
yeah, you're doing this is fantastic. Oh my god. Oh Jesus Christ, what's wrong with him?
I love this cutscene. I think these more abstract cutscenes look great.
This looks terrific. Wow, she's pixelated. Whoa. Whoa, damn, this is really. Ah. Was Sammy based on someone? I think we just discussed that. Yes, she's Elisa Lamb.
Yes, that's same is based on Elisa Lamb because she disappears in an elevator and then she becomes like the object of obsession. Like, I don't think I'm telling you anything new, and I'm sure you caught on to this even in the original version because
Yes.
it's really blatant. And if you didn't, I apologize because I might sound like I'm insulting you.
No,
Autism has become an epidemic.
Of course, obviously, Alex never met Sammy.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, what's
No, because when you actually go on like his forum descriptions of what went on and how he describes it, and the photos that are posted, and they're all completely different. Like, what likely happened is that he went on a forum, he went on a discussion for Elisa Lamb, and he became like obsessed with this character from real life. And then, since the game is basically set inside his digital soul vessel, the game is his digital soul vessel.
Yes.
You're seeing reality as he wants to present it to you. And so he's like, oh, he met Sammy and then he lost her and he feels responsible and he has to find her again.
And that's...
but then, you know, the story becomes meandering. He forgets about Sammy halfway through because that's what happens with the character. Like, I don't think that's a flaw in the writing. I think it's intentional.
I think, and that was the Alex meteorite, I think, that just passed by. That weird, that funny design at the end that I still remember. Where it's
But
like,
you know, even on a very, very, very superficial level, isn't it like such an innovative idea? We're seeing the apocalypse through the eyes of a soy jack hipster.
yes.
That's never been done, and I appreciate that.
It hasn't ever been done, and yes, when I played the original version of YIIK, it stayed with me where I thought it couldn't. When I played it, I thought, okay, it can't.
Oh, by the way, you're gonna like this scene.
Oh yes, here we meet Michael, who's very online.
Oh, Michael is my favorite character. And again, the fact that Michael has a separate agenda from like all the other characters, and he's kind of trying to break away from the simulation. We're breaking the conditioning!
Yeah. No, the part at the end where he gets really into like Joe Rogan, yeah. He comes back and he's like, I've ascended, guys.
Dude, oh fuck, what was that joke running shine? Dude, I've been listening to the Joe Rogan experience.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, what the fuck am I looking at here? Is that... Oh my god, these visuals.
Yeah, they're really good, aren't they?
They're great, but
Is she listed?
You've never would have expected this from YIIK.
No, not at all. The one thing I remember from the original game was thinking about how
I really don't get this
bizarre the visual stylings were, but here we kind of have these
So, is your plan working?
indulgent visuals that I love.
I don't know if I'd call it a plan yet.
Okay, sorry.
Before I'm
Solidus
grown,
Nat
so
said in the chat, you can play the originals on Steam, they're in the beta branch menu.
Edgy,
Unfortunately, I have to correct you a little bit, because the only one in the beta branch, unless it changed recently, but last time I checked, was 1.25, which already has the new Golden Alpaca and the new cutscenes.
Yes,
so if
the
you
new...
want to play the very first version, I think you have to stick with GOG.
Don't remind me.
Now, unless you have a specific question for me or something that you're really curious about, I have an interesting topic for you.
Please.
That relates to YIIK.
Oh, yes, please.
Do you know about the secret endings?
Yes, and I suspected I don't think anyone beat the game in the way the developers intended, so I think they might have posted the secret endings.
Oh, okay, Hellcry is correcting me. You can use Steam Depot to play earlier versions. That I didn't know.
But I do know...
Okay, that's good. I don't have to buy another copy. You know, I would support Andrew, but as I said, at the moment I'm broke, so... I can only buy FNAF games. And that's all the video games I can afford. That's why I like them now. Anyway, the secret endings, there are... Okay, in the original version, there was one secret ending that had been found, and it had been accessed, and it also unlocked an achievement.
Yes.
Which was the ending where Alex drops the storyline to basically go after Sammy again. And that's when he finds the red pill, by the way, which I thought was really funny. Like,
He gets a red pill.
He gets red pill. He finds the red pill, and which is a very mysterious item. Like, nobody has figured out how to how to use it. Like it's still a mystery, and some people think that it might be used to access the other endings, but nobody knows yet. And then in 1.5, they added another ending. Of course, there's the YIIK 2 ending, which is like another game that you play.
Yes.
But in the main campaign, there is another ending, and I think the secret is out of the bag now.
Yeah.
Like when it was first released, I wasn't supposed to say it, but I think at this point it is known that it exists. But it's another ending where you play as the nameless child
That we
which
saw
is
at the beginning,
character that
yes.
yeah, exactly, yes. Who is not exactly Carrie, and she's not exactly Allison. But you play as her in like an action stage, which isn't great, honestly, but it's fine for like a secret ending in an RPG.
Yeah.
And I believe you can only unlock it in New Game Plus Plus.
Oh,
if
there's
you
another
start-
New Game Plus, yes.
There is another New Game Plus, because when you finish the game, you go to New Game Plus, which is YIIK 2, and then when you finish YIIK 2, you go to New Game Plus Plus, which is YIIK 1, again, but with all the stats you unlocked, and a few new secrets.
Oh my god.
Like in New Game Plus... No, this is like a complete package, like...
The game never
They
ends.
released it as a free update, which is insane, but it's a complete package. One other thing you can do in New Game Plus Plus is that you can access one of the old demos of the
Oh,
game,
wow, yeah.
which is called Cape Juno, which is really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, there's this other ending which plays like an action stage, and it stars the nameless child, and it kind of goes into the metaphysical mechanics of how the world works, a bit more like how exactly the digital soul vessel works, what the role of the Allansons is in the story of the game, because the Allansons are canon.
Yes.
They are canon to the story of the game.
Oh my god. It truly is a postmodern RPG, which is the title everyone made fun of.
Yes, and then there's two more and and of course there's the bad ending where you join with the evil Alexes and you become a comet. But that's like a joke ending that lasts a second. And then there's two endings which people have managed to activate through save editing. They found them through data mining, and they activated them through save editing. And if Hellcry needs to correct anything I say, he can. I'm not saying I'm the number one expert, don't worry. But I have a theory, and I'm
Yes.
gonna get to it.
Please.
So these two endings are called the Old Frankton ending and Proto Ultima Alex ending.
Oh wow.
And in the Proto Ultima Alex ending, somehow Alex finds out that the Essentia has been lying to him before the end of the world is actually triggered. And he manages to like reach some sort of... Well, okay, wait. I need to start at the beginning.
Oh, please go ahead.
There was a tutorial dungeon, which I believe was cut from the main game, and then later it was repurposed for these new endings, which are the two that nobody has found a legitimate way to access yet.
Oh wow.
And it used to be a dungeon where you played as the Essentia, and she had tools that functioned like Alex's tools, but they were different. For example, Alex can throw Dali the cat.
Mm-hmm.
The Essentia would have thrown Marlene the crow.
Ah, the crow,
So
yes.
it would have kind of led into the original intro where the crow asks your name a bit more. It would have coalesced with it a bit more. And that dungeon, you go to it in both of these endings. You enter the Essentia tutorial dungeon, and once you finish it, in the Proto-Ultima Alex ending, you find out that Alex has discovered that Essentia was lying earlier than the end of the world, but he still chose to follow her because he kind of felt pity for her, because he thought that lying was the only way she had to survive, and together they fight the Proto-Ultima Alex, which is a big guy with a sword and a shield. You actually saw him in the tutorial for 1.5.
Yes, I remember that
that's what-
character.
Yeah, so that's like hinting at that secret ending again. You also see a toy of Proto-Ultima Alex in some of the cutscenes in 1.5. And and then it ends like Ocarina of Time.
Oh, wow.
Where Alex is kind of sent back to relive the years that he lost because of this fight.
Yeah.
And then there's the Old Frankton ending, which is even more interesting because instead of fighting Proto-Ultima Alex, you teleport to Old Frankton, which is the Frankton of the beta of the game.
What the fuck?
And in the actual game, if you pay attention to the dialogue, whenever they describe the town that they're in, is always different from what you actually can see with your eyes.
Yes.
And that's intentional because what they're describing is Old Frankton. It's the Frankton from the beta.
Oh, man.
And in that ending, you teleport to Old Frankton. You meet the King and Queen, which are, the Essentia and Wilfred, which are both sides of Alex. By the way, I thought this was really funny how the camera zooms on her feet.
Yes, they didn't forget the dull joints either. They knew what they were doing with the sexy robot.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing.
The
They knew
fuck
what
bot,
they were
yeah.
doing. And, I think it's a funny joke. I think it is meant to be like a fuck bot. Anyway, you go to Old Frankton. You meet the King and the Queen before they start altering reality, and before that reality is born. So Old Frankton is empty. There are no people in Old Frankton yet. And you can actually fight them and defeat them, which you cannot do in the main game. And if you do that, Alex meets back with his friends, and he apologizes, and he says that he's changed, and the first thing he does when time loops back again is that he actually buys groceries for his mother. Now, I have a theory about this that I think is controversial in the YIIK sphere.
Oh my,
So
yes, please.
I might have to give up my YIIK stan card after I say this, but I think these endings cannot actually be accessed legitimately in any way. I think they are kept in the files as a red herring, so that the developers can kind of create a meta game around it where the players become obsessed with searching for these endings as much as Alex becomes obsessed with things he sees on the internet.
Okay, yeah, but to be clear, this game was not successful in the way that...
No, but if you go on the YIIK Discord and you go...
Yeah, but that's exactly it.
Channels,
You
go in the channels that are dedicated to the search of the third ending.
Oh my god.
Active every single second of every single day.
So in a way, you kind of have created the meta thing where it's like we are searching for the answers to YIIK on the internet, mirroring Alex's obsession with what happened to Sammy. Oh my god.
I think so. That's my theory.
Wow.
Now, again, in the YIIK sphere, it is very much thought that these endings can be accessed, but nobody has found the way yet. And there is some evidence for that, in the sense that it is true that nobody has found a real use for the red pill item yet. It is true that at some point somebody glitched into the Essentia tutorial dungeon from the gates of the university.
Oh wow.
So there seems to be a way to access the dungeon, And in the actual game, you can glitch out of the map, and you can go to the tower where these endings take place, but it is always closed. And there is a hint system in the game that was actually overhauled a bit and made simpler for 1.5, where you can meet Dick Masterson around the map. It's actually really
You
hard
can
to
meet
him.
Dick Masterson.
Yeah, you can meet Dick Masterson.
May I just
you can
comment
meet
these pictures remind me, you know, the early seasons of South Park where they just had live action pictures on the wall. They remind me so much of those.
I'm sorry, I've always hated South Park. So
That's fair. That's perfectly fair. But as I'm sorry, I interrupted your
No, that's fine. That's
may-
fine. You can
I-
interrupt. It's your stream, man.
Yeah, may I ask, like, probably the biggest question, do you think YIIK is ever going to be reevaluated?
Did you ever get that? I think
I think YIIK has become something of a cult classic.
I think it's definitely found and well, certainly it has you. I mean, it has you, Hellcry. It certainly has an enthusiastic audience.
a bit weird.
Oh, by the way, Hellcry actually finished the thought in the chat that I was going to make, and then I got a bit distracted, and I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay.
As I was saying, there is evidence that these endings might actually exist in the game. For example, the data mining that has been done on the game, the actual data mining that has been done, has been very superficial. So it was enough to find out that these levels exist. It was enough to find out that you can edit your save to access them, but it was never like data mined thoroughly enough to deconfirm that these endings are actually accessible. But I am not sure about this actually, and I may stand corrected, but I believe that through save editing, you can even access some of the beta builds of the game. You could definitely access the PAX demo, which was Cape Juno, which then it was made available through gameplay in New Game Plus Plus in 1.5. But I'm pretty sure you can access some of the very old betas. But I never found anybody who was kind enough to just explain to me how to edit your save to access the betas. Meanwhile, I did meet one guy once who was kind enough to tell me how to edit the save to access the secret endings.
So it's very much a game that invites you almost to obsess over it.
Yes, and it worked for me.
I
became obsessed with it before 1.5 came out. That's why I asked to be part of the beta testing team.
Wow,
and I'll tell you a little story. Part of the questions that were in the questionnaire for being among the beta testers for YIIK 1.5 was, what would you do if your computer suddenly stopped working? And my response was, I would lament my inability to play YIIK.
And they were like, all right, fair enough.
bit younger than me.
That's probably why they put me in.
Ma'am.
Covered my eyes to block the sunlight to see him better. I thought back to the last time I'd seen him.
I'm thinking again.
Oh, hey, Hellcry is spilling the beans as well.
Damn.
Brian is actually a crazy good programmer. A lot of the messed up stuff was done by a guy who didn't stay on the project until the end. I didn't know that actually. But I'll be honest, after the beta testing was done, I didn't really encounter any bugs. Like, the beta testing took some time, and at certain points, the game was in pretty bad shape. Like, for example, I remember that when they implemented the Japanese language, which is, invaluable because that's their target demographic.
Wow.
The English language version completely stopped working for a while, and it took a minute for people to find out, because all the beta testers were like further ahead in the game, but the bugs were in the very beginning. So I happened to find it because I started the game again and it wouldn't progress. Now, Hellcry saying there's a few people who unintentionally sabotage the YIIK low-key.
Oh, do we have behind-the-scenes drama? Yes, please.
I don't know if I can say this. I don't know if I can say this, but let's just say I think it's public information.
They were afraid of YIIK.
I think it's public information. Somebody was afraid of YIIK.
The public can never see this.
I think this is public information because I think it was mentioned in some of those like early YouTube reviews. But Toby Fox,
Oh my God! Yes.
persona non grata in the YIIK community. He's seen. I have never talked to Andrew or Brian directly about this, so I'm not saying these are their words. But in the YIIK community, Toby Fox is seen as a backstabbing.
He's a snake. He's a snake. Yeah,
He's a snake. He's a snake, and I think Undertale sucks.
So, for those of you who don't,
Undertale sucks.
for those of you who don't know, I will give what I know, which is Toby Fox contributed a song to this game and promoted it, and then it came out and was savage, and he stopped answering their calls. He
By the way, I might add he didn't actually produce a song. He remixed a song that was I think composed by Andrew directly.
May I comment? Let's talk a bit about the music in YIIK, because
To get it all out in the open.
I remember all of it. Some of it I remember just being baffled
Something
by.
felt personal, almost intimate about my
But
Well, some of it,
some
as
of it's
we
really
established,
good.
and some of it is really good. I think Andrew is a really talented composer,
There you go.
and
my thoughts only.
and I
But I needed to talk
I
to
think
someone
some
in
of the
this
music
situation.
you are
So I proceeded with caution.
meant to be baffled by, because it's kind of reflecting Alex's inner world, and so it's like a bastardization of something like Earthbound but reinterpreted
Yes.
through the lens of a Saturday morning cartoon. But as with everything else, you can
This is
find
right.
a lot of yes, so funny.
These
Again, I'm YIIK #1 stan. I love YIIK, but I can admit that the Running Shine video is fucking hilarious.
it really is funny. I'm sorry.
It's fucking hilarious. Oh, Alex tells them why he's on the sex offender register.
More grounded.
They should be chased by chibi police cars.
These kind of more grounded designs that we see here, and then the 1.5 ones where it's clear that they're just fuck it, we're going all out.
Yeah, there is a big separation, and it makes the game be a bit more fragmented. To be fair. I think it's a fragmented work to begin with.
Yeah, it's
In a way, it is depicting like a fragmentation of reality, and at the same time, like there's stuff hidden in the code, which you may or may not be able to access legitimately. But I think not. Some people think they do, and their opinion is fine. I'm just saying this so I don't start getting death threats from the YIIK fanbase as well. And you can access like hidden beta levels and their side novels. So it is fractured to begin with, and it works for me personally.
so just to clarify, this game made money. I thought it was a massive flop.
No,
But I get-
it made money, mostly in
Wow.
Japan.
Well, the
By
jazz.
the way, I can send you a little treat. I'll send
but
it to you on Discord.
please,
I won't say what it is.
Yes, you did say you were going to have a surprise for me. So I'm very. Is this the surprise?
Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. This is private.
Okay, all right.
Don't tell anybody what.
All right, I'm good, ladies and gentlemen.
It's too big for a.
It's too. We can't let this get out.
I'll put it on Mediafire. But no, I have another surprise. Actually, let me give you that other surprise right now, and you can show this.
Zed, this is just a picture of Toby Fox's house. Why are you sending me this?
No, I didn't send him a picture of Toby Fox's house. You can show this one on stream.
Okay.
And if you're unclear on what it is, I can explain.
All right.
I would be, because it might blow your mind a little bit, or you might not give a fuck.
Oh, hang on. That's Danny. Danny DeTally is in YIIK. Okay, wait, hang on.
Yes. Yes.
Let me screenshot this. Hold on. Let me drag it into the stream.
You can't show the video. It's only like 3 seconds long.
Oh, I'd have to
Or
fuck.
like
I'd have to fuck around with like
okay,
OBS.
no.
But
don't
I
worry
will.
about it then.
I will drag this guy into my world. Who is that? I thought for a minute this guy. I've seen this guy before.
Yeah, it's me.
No, you're in YIIK.
Yes, I am.
You. That's you. Why are
And,
you?
you know, a lot of people told me that I'm the best looking thing in the game, and I believe it.
Oh my god, that's weird. Oh, dude, you look swagged out, man. That's crazy.
Well, that's how I dress in real life. Like this was a real picture of me.
That's awesome, dude.
Yes, it is awesome.
Oh
I'm so happy about it. I am in YIIK. I am in YIIK.
Oh, that's incredible, dude. Oh my god, look, mom and YIIK.
Yeah, I'm gonna live forever.
Yeah, oh my god, you are. That's awesome. That's incredible, man. You tell everyone, you're like, yo, are you in YIIK?
Yes, I'm in YIIK. Yeah, because every day they ask me, hey, aren't you the guy in YIIK?
I've seen you before. You were in YIIK, my favorite video game of all time. An addition here is I love that we have to see a big close-up of Alex's face. So this is a case like Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me where only the Japanese got it?
Yes, no, but you know, I could go like completely and utterly savage on the Western reception for Fire Walk with Me because, in my opinion, I like the whole show. Obviously, I like seasons 1 and 2. I like Fire Walk with Me. I like The Missing Pieces. I like season 3.
Mm-hmm.
But I love season 3. But I think Fire Walk with Me is by and large superior to the TV show. Like the first TV show, I think Fire Walk with Me is superior by and large.
Oh yes,
as a work of art to the original TV show. And you know, even back then, people were like, where's the comfy pie and coffee?
No, you're getting rape and murder.
Stupid. No, that's so fucking stupid. I hate the coffee and pie people. Like, of course, you know, it is there, and it is an aspect of Twin Peaks, but it is there to contrast, like the duplicity of everybody in town, the demonic undercurrent, the fact that the Americana is both, you know, like it really nails the Americana because it is murder of today. It's like a murder that happens today because of interests, because of finance, because of the mob, and it is ancient murder, ritualistic murder, the death of the past.
Yes,
which is like while Alex YIIK is saying, yes,
Alex is going, I love Twin Peaks, dude.
yeah.
That face in particular, oh my god. Why? Yeah.
Live in Frankton?
Vera is. The character's name is Vera, right?
Villa.
That's right. Yeah, you could tell that.
Wild.
Vela Wild.
She has really hot locks.
Yeah, you could tell they were kind of starting to yick out a bit with this girl. Yeah. Alex, I think Alex brings up. She's like, "You are Asian, right?" And she's like, later. Yeah, no.
That part is so fucking funny when it's like, oh, you know, I just mean exotic.
Oh God.
Other girls look like you.
Oh my God.
Like again.
Vaguely ethnic. That's the line. Yes.
Vaguely ethnic. And you know, I think a lot of people were exposed to that line, and they did think it was funny, but they didn't understand that it was intended to be funny.
Yeah, it's making fun of him.
By the way, I've sent you the second thing. You cannot tell anybody I sent you this thing.
All right. Yep. Wow, I will not tell a soul about this, guys. This changes everything. This is, you guys. I don't believe what I'm seeing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they'll never know what hit them.
Okay, I cannot send you the other two because they don't exist in digital format.
Yeah, no, you guys can't see it.
I have them.
Oh,
I have them physically in my house.
The blueprints.
The blueprints.
Yeah,
the
no.
blueprints for Funtime Freddy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I sent him the blueprints for Funtime Freddy. That
Wait,
was
what?
the secret.
What am I supposed to do in this part? Sorry, I got distracted.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I like the game. I love the game, but I haven't played it in like a couple.
No,
years.
no, that's right.
Remember exactly everything.
That's
I
right.
think you're just supposed to go out.
Yeah, I'm going back to my fucking house. Leave and come back later. Okay.
You know, there is a hint system in the menu.
Oh, is it? How do I pause the game? Is it P? Oh God.
You know, I never played with a keyboard.
Oh, there we go.
I'm one of those weird controller people.
Playing YIIK with a keyboard. That's. Yeah,
No, there is like a pause menu, which is the one where you can change your equipment and stuff, and there is hints
no,
on
no.
what your next action is. You know, I'll look it up for you.
That's okay. Eggleston. No, his. God damn it! The set in Alex's house is the set of a sitcom. It's like Family Matters, right?
Yeah, that's a great. You know, they kind of play into that later in one of the new 1.5 scenes. You'll see.
Yeah, it's all just like, well, not really TV, just media in general with Alex.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I can't seem to find the keyboard control to pause the game, but at some point you're gonna need it because you need to change your equipment and stuff.
Oh, we'll figure it out when we get there. Oh no, it's Full House, isn't it?
We kind of are there because you don't know how to. Okay, the in-game menu is 2.
2. Oh God, how the fuck was I supposed to guess that? Jesus Christ! All right.
Well, if you go on hint,
Oh.
return to the factory hotel.
Well, there. It's not really a hint. That's just them telling me where to go. Thank you.
Yeah. They kind of play with the hints too when you're trying to get some of the secret endings, but I never really managed to make it work.
And here we have the windmill.
You know what we should do?
What's that?
You know what we should do?
What's that?
What you said about let's do a full playthrough of YIIK and we analyze it together. We could also have it as a threesome between me, you, and Hellcry.
Oh God, that would be. I wouldn't get a word in.
Well, you know, yeah, but you have to play the game.
Someone's got to do it. Jesus Christ.
You see, the chat likes it. Yes, most chaotic stream ever.
It
They're
would be.
liking this.
It would be a hell stream. Oh well. Perhaps. Enemies to lovers.
Oh yeah, no, but again, I think
Autism has
I think
become
we both
an epidemic.
need, like, some mediation.
We can begin the
Anonymously, wait, something's on my screen. It says Anonymous played Trump/autism.
Oh, that's a sound cue. It's Trump saying autism has become an epidemic.
Oh, okay, sorry, because I have the stream open. So
Oh,
I can see the chat, but I have it muted.
Oh,
So
only I
I
can.
don't hear the
Thankfully, only I can hear the sound alerts.
I've never used Twitch, so this is all new to me. But yeah, you know, I think we've covered a lot of YIIK. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, how long have we been going for? Almost 3 hours.
Almost 3 hours. Yeah, I can stay for about an hour and a half more.
All right, if you guys have energy, I've got energy.
I've got energy. You know, I could stay all day. Because, no. I'll tell you straight up. I've mentioned before I'm launching a new business. So for the past 10 days, I've been working at my computer all day.
Oh my God.
I haven't detached from my computer.
And you took a break to come talk about YIIK with me. Oh my God, what the?
It's healing my soul.
Yeah. Why did Michael punch me in the face? What happened there?
This is again my kind of interpretation of the events, and it is left a bit ambiguous. But what I think is that the kind of violent nature of Alex comes through in these scenes, and Michael has enough self-awareness that he can kind of reset him back to reality, or rather to his reality. That's what I think is happening. Well, the fact that Michael has more self-awareness than all the other pawns in the story is pretty much told to you in this version, but it was hinted at vaguely in the first version, not just when he ascends, not just when he becomes Proto-Michael, but even early on, there's a scene which I think happened shortly before this, or it happens shortly after this, where Michael's house changes, and Alex interprets it as him misremembering, and his mother says that he's sick. And then Alex meets with Michael, and he said, like, "Oh, weren't you sick?" And Michael is like, "Oh, yeah." So it's obvious that he's hiding something, but in the original game, it's like that's like the biggest hint that you get, which is nothing.
Yeah.
In this version, his role is very expanded. In fact, something you will not predict will happen in this battle.
What I'm gonna lose. This is the Starman. No, Starman are from Earthbound. What are these guys called? Soul people or something? Soul survivors. Yes.
Which I don't think are like in the game. You get a description of what a soul survivor is.
I
don't think it's true to what a soul survivor actually is in the game. But yeah, there you go.
Oh, I have a gun. Oh, I thought I was programmed to lose this battle. Shit, what's going on?
Yeah, you see, it actually plays with your expectations if you played the old versions.
Damn, we're crazy.
So Michael only takes out his gun if nobody else in the party is seeing him. Which later
damn.
you can play with, because you can give the other party members blind status on purpose to unlock Michael's gun.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy, and it's a really good way to differentiate characters in the battle system.
Yeah,
it ties into the story, but it works for the gameplay as well. They did a really good job of differentiating all the characters while giving up on the stupid minigame idea, which was
the LP toss minigame, the famously broken. I think LP toss is broken in the original, and Michael's screaming
I'm pretty sure. I love this scene because like his portrait doesn't match.
No, he's like doesn't look too excited.
It's probably a mistake, but you can rationalize it as, it's Alex's perception. But it was probably a mistake, but I think it's funny. Yeah, all the minigames were us, yes. I think when you got to the end of the game and you could swap party members a lot, and every time you swapped party members, they had different minigames, etc., I could kinda see what they were going for, but it didn't work. Like, it made every single battle like pulling teeth. They had a genius idea. They had a genius idea, fantastic idea in this version of making like bleeding the standard, so you start bleeding really fast, so the battles cannot last too long.
Oh, that's good.
Due to how they're designed. Yeah.
All right, we're this girl again.
Yeah, the nameless child.
The nameless child, whose name is Carrie. What do they mean?
Well, she gives up her name to go to the party.
Oh yeah, the party. Okay, this character, the golden alpaca, the famous golden alpaca. In the original, he is just a golden alpaca that says lemonade. And now, not only does he have a cool fucking backstory, he looks like this.
Yeah, they kind of I don't know, they maybe overplayed it a bit, but they took it really personally that the golden alpaca scene was so poorly received.
It's really funny.
I'm gonna say, I kind of like the original golden alpaca.
I did too, and they got rid of him.
Okay, because it really nails the point that like Alex is distracting from a serious issue with a stupid cartoon.
Yes.
A stupid alpaca cartoon that says lemonade. It's like a Reddit meme. It's like you're trying to have a conversation and a Redditor comes in saying the cake is a lie. A meme from 2011.
Yes,
It worked for me. I do like the new Golden Alpaca. It ties into the backstory of Mysterious Kisage X. You'll see. It works.
Yes.
And there is a little cameo. There is a little cameo of the original Golden Alpaca in YIIK 2.
I loved the original Golden Alpaca so much. Okay, wait, what do I do here?
The Andrew had to be talked into it because no, I swear, I was in the Discord when it happened because he was so heartbroken by how much everybody shot on the Golden Alpaca that he didn't even want to have a little cameo. Because it reminded him of all the shit he got for it. And then, like, you know, me and other people in the chat kind of talked him into it because we liked the original Golden Alpaca. So he does have some justice. The original Golden Alpaca has some justice. We do not need to prosecute the police. And another thing I liked about the Golden Alpaca is that he does start off as this Reddit cartoon, but he does turn into some weird monster during the fight, like he gains 3 heads.
Yes, he does. He starts transforming. And now
I have no idea what it means, but I thought that was interesting.
Yes,
Like,
I remember.
The Golden, yeah.
I remember the original Golden Alpaca. I didn't realize this was such a point of trauma for him. Like the fact that people. Okay, wait. What do I do here? Fuck. Hang on. Sorry, I'm playing
Again,
badly.
I don't remember every single action exactly,
That's
but
okay.
you cannot go through the crowds at this point. I don't remember if immediately you can't go through either crowd, or you can only go through the black crowd and you can't go through the white, or vice versa. But what you need to find, and I think it may be behind the Iron Maidens. I think you need to find some cards that appear on the top of your screen that allow you.
Oh, here we go.
to
Never
pass
mind.
through the crowds. No. I mean, like you have to. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Yeah, I know what I'm. There we go. This is right. Yeah, I remember. We got stuck here for a while when we did the old demo. No,
Also, you played the 1.5 demo. I
Yeah,
thought this was all new to you.
I remember this part, but I think this is about as far as we got.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, my co-host refuses to take the YIIK pill. Unfortunately, we upset the YIIK Nation by not giving this its due.
You know, again, I apologize. I've never really watched your show.
No, it's
But,
okay.
you have a co-host normally.
Yes, normally his name is Serb. He's not Serbian.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, that's okay. They didn't oppress my people, as far as I know.
No, he.
Well, you know, I did say I wouldn't bring up Jews randomly, and I don't think I did it randomly.
There you go. Contextually.
Anyway, it's contextual, exactly.
Very good.
So I don't think you can pass through the crowds yet. I think you need to go on the roof and you need to drop by the other side of the roof and go in the alley. Anyway, yeah, am I gonna get to meet Serb eventually?
Maybe.
Or maybe I'll become your new co-host. Maybe Serb
You become. We have new Italian Serb.
Yeah.
Oh. Ah.
You know, I gained like 5 followers on Twitter, so your stream
Oh
is
yeah, that's we call that the K-Zone boost. Yeah. 5 whole people.
Yes. The great replacement, says Nutbread. Yeah, it is the great replacement.
Of your audience with mine. Yeah.
Now you can pass through the white crowd, so you can go back to the other screen.
Yes,
pass through the
okay,
flames,
yes.
And then
Here
pass
we-
through the white crowd.
Got it. All right. Who is the guest? This is Danny.
Yeah, I'm Danny Dattoli, also known as Zed, or Zed51. I'm the owner of Paradise Hotel 51, the known Nazi website.
No, it's a Suda51 website.
Yeah, but
YIIK's
it's an actual website.
YIIK's strongest soldier.
Yes, no, I will defend YIIK with my life. I sincerely think that it is my favorite indie game.
Really?
I'd have to think about it, but I tend not to like a lot of the indie games that a lot of other people like. Like, for example, I think they're made fine, but I don't like the Ed McMullen games.
Oh yeah.
I don't like Super Meat Boy. I don't like The Binding of Isaac. For one, because they look kind of disgusting for me, and I understand the point. I understand that's the point. But the way they play is... I kind of get the feeling that the spiritual ancestor of most indie games is Super Mario Bros. 2, the Japanese version, the one that's impossible and nobody plays.
Yeah.
Because it's not fun. And
Oh,
you
yes,
have to
my
go
bad.
up you have to go up the hill. So
yes.
go south.
Yes.
No? Okay.
Is this south?
No, you're going the opposite way. So basically,
Oh, I'm
go back
stupid.
to where you came.
Sorry, my
Go back to
brain
where you
kind of
came.
turns into
And
mush like towards the end of streams.
Ah, that's okay. There's a part where you can go up, which is white.
Yeah, there we go.
You can pass
I'm
You
dumb.
see, you can pass through the whites, but you don't have permission to pass through the blacks.
Oh, this is Asuka. This girl's hot. Like, why? Good lord. The devil hates a happy child.
Oh, by the way, Hellcry just said, don't worry about it. There's a lot of people who make bad first impressions with this game and then become diehard fans that are arguably more annoying than me.
See
Yes,
that?
he's
See,
talking about me.
ladies
He's
and
talking
gentlemen,
about me.
ladies and gentlemen, we have settled the beef, as the saying goes. The beef has been squashed.
Yeah,
I don't think we.
50% of the donations for that.
Make sure.
Anyway, I'm joking. I reiterate, I'm doing this for free. But I wanted to say, what are some of the other indie games that people really like? Because at this moment I have a hard time thinking about... Oh yeah, I love Hotline Miami.
I love Hotline Miami. Yeah.
I think Hotline Miami is fantastic. Okay, maybe that's my favorite indie game.
Yeah. No.
But
That's
YIIK is up there. No, I think Hotline Miami is art. Like I think it's fantastic. I'm looking through my Steam page because I did buy a lot of indie games and then I didn't play like any of them because I hated them. Like, recently I played some horror game that I thought seemed interesting called Who's Lila?
oh, I love that one too.
You love Who's Lila?
Yeah, I played that one. I love that game.
I thought it was dog shit.
Really? You hated it?
I didn't like Who's Lila at all, actually.
Wow.
Okay, I'll tell you what my gripe with it is. I like the idea a lot, that you're moving your face arbitrarily because you're playing as like a psychopath.
Yes.
And you're supposed to manipulate emotions. That's that really interesting mechanic. And I like how the game looks, but when I started playing it, I went off script almost immediately, and I got some interesting spooky endings.
Oh.
And then I found out that like 90% of the game is really boring endings where basically the story plays out the same every time and something changes at the end.
Yeah.
So I remember there was one ending, the one that I found one of the more interesting ones is where you go into, I think it's a factory.
Yes, I remember that one.
Yeah, where you're chased by like an ex-associate who wants to kill you. And you know, when I started and I found stuff like that, I liked it. But then as the game went on, I liked it less and less every time because, again, most of the endings are, in my opinion at least, very minor variations on the same thing. And the second thing that I disliked is that it has a really superficial take on, you know, egregore and archons and gins.
Yes, that's right.
It has this very superficial take on this aspect, which is basically, I couldn't believe it when I found the inside documents that were talking about Pepe the Frog and the alt-right.
Yeah, there's an alternate.
So that's the level we're working at, Pepe the Frog and the alt-right. Okay, and then I lost interest completely. Like you might even make an interesting argument for how modern political discourse, and again, I think it works both on the left and on the right. It's mostly driven by these mimetic metaphysical entities that exist in common parley, but they don't actually exist in reality.
Yes.
Well, I can't say. I can't say certain words that would get us banned.
Yes,
I
please.
think you know what I'm talking about.
Sure.
In a sense, Trump himself is an egregore.
A mimetic kind of entity. Oh, I'm so. My brain is like. It is 2 a.m. and that was a long, beautiful discussion. Would it be all right if I went to bed?
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
Oh,
for 3 hours.
Thank you
I think
so
this was,
much.
thank you for hosting me. I had a ton of fun.
I'm so glad. I had a lot of fun too.
I would be very happy to do this again.
Oh, that definitely.
Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. We can talk about different games. We can
Yeah.
talk about Suda 51. We can talk about FNAF.
Yeah.
I'm actually preparing a FNAF video, but it will take a while.
Yeah.
Because I hope that we'll actually get some views because nobody actually watches Suda 51.
Thank you.
I do want to talk about FNAF because there are aspects that I think are interesting for an adult that are completely overlooked because the fan base is now 20.
Yes, they're adults now.
They're adults now, but they weren't adults when the developer was an adult. Like, Scott Cawthon is much older than a lot of indie devs.
Yeah, he's like 60 now, isn't he?
And no, he's not 60, but I think he's pushing 50.
Oh, God. Yeah, no, he's an old fellow.
Yeah. And you know, he's 48.
Oh, wow.
He's a Christian conservative. He's a MAGA Republican.
Yeah.
He's a complete outsider to the indie game industry, which is all about communists faking cancer. It's communists faking having AIDS and saying that developing their game while they were fighting AIDS helped them so much with their AIDS. And then they somehow get over their hate and they feel better. I don't know how that happens. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, we really get. Well, we're gonna end this stream on that comment. Thank you so much for coming. It is too.
Wait. One last thing. You can find me.
Go ahead. Yes, shield your shit.
Paradise. Yeah, I need to shield myself. Otherwise,
ahead.
Elvis
Go
is gonna
ahead.
be mad at me. You can find me on paradisehotel.com and the Paradise Hotel 51 Twitter, which I'm gonna send you all the links again in the chat. And please, if you had fun today, if you want to drop a couple of dollars, please help my friend's project to fly to Russia and interview this really interesting game dev. Thank you very much. Thank you for hosting me. Thank you to everybody in the chat.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Wait, Nutbrain is saying, Zed, we need your stream.
There will be no jokes. All right. Thank you so much, Zed.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
For those with this day.
Farewell.
Good date.
Farewell. Thank you so much. hold on. YouTube.com/Kimono Friend Zone. If you are here for the first time, go there and subscribe. Comments crew, leave a comment. What did you think of the stream? Did you like the guest? Would you like to have him back on? What do you think of YIIK? Did you change your mind about YIIK? Do you want to kill me now? I want to hear everything. Good night.